was frankly like,
Welcome to the cast that brings you back a little mad podcast. My name is Riley.
My name is Nick.
And I'm Elijah.
My name is Kirby from the Silver Screen Scream Show.
My name is Bailey from We Came From Beneath the Sea.
I am Brian from Dead in Santa Carla.
Not bad, boys. The introduction could have gone worse. I'm not complaining. We're back here today with another full script read-through. Everything's pretty much the same. The boys are all here talking. We're reading Friday the 13th Part 2, an unproduced Friday the 13th Part 2. This was a sequel to the remake. Word around the office, I don't know. I've read literally like a page of this. Word around the office is this script is unproduced for a reason. So, in other words, we may be going into a shithole here. It could be bad.
Or something so wild, it was good. It was too good for screen.
Maybe it's good. We'll see. I'm sure either way we'll have thoughts. I will say some of the boys are drinking tonight just to pass the time. We knew what we were getting ourselves into. So if things start to fall apart about halfway through, there's a good chance that's why.
Yeah.
If you are listening to whatever podcast platform you listen to, consider checking out the video version on /Cast Podcast Network, probably a couple days after the audio version is available. That way you can read along with the script. It'll be right there on the screen for you.
Good times.
Because we do that now. Really stepping up our game. That's what it's all about here in the podcast network.
Future!
All right. Future. Okay, we have our characters chosen, so with that, let's just dive right in. Are we all ready?
Quick question, though.
Yeah, lay it on me.
I noticed that the front page of this script literally just has the title "No Screenwriter."
Correct.
Why is that?
That's a great question. You know, this was one of those scripts that just kind of got thrown around. It died early on. Like I said, I think that was for a reason.
Okay, so it's so bad that he or she didn't even want credit for writing this.
Took the name right off of there. Potentially. I don't actually know the story behind it. I just know we got ourselves a sequel to the remake here, and it's probably really bad. But we can make it good, because that's what we do.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Fading in. Exterior, Crystal Lake, morning. The scorching hot sun beats down on the famous lake, the only body of water in which the legend behind it is much bigger than the lake itself. The butterflies flock near the surface, touching as they soar across. Exterior woods, morning. A sparrow zips into a tree, lands inside a nest. Birds chirp from all over until a woman's scream interrupts. The birds look to the noise. Whitney! A curious bunny stands over the grass, his ears poised to the screams. An OS splash, then another OS splash. Exterior, Crystal Lake dock, morning. There is a hole at the end of the dock, busted wood scattered around it. Just below the dock are ripples, rolling against the surface of the lake. As they begin to clear, air bubbles rise to the surface. The bubbles suddenly stop, blood taking its place. Jason Voorhees pops up from the water, enraged. He moves to the shore, both his hands grasping something. In his left, he has our familiar heroine by the hair, Whitney Miller. He tosses her onto the sand, water splashing up against her limp body. In his right, what we expect to be Clay Miller is only part of him, his head, freshly decapitated from underneath the water. Jason tosses it next to Whitney, just as she gains consciousness. Whitney's POV, Clay's head. Which, by the way, sorry for only giving you one line as Clay.
That's all right.
It looks like he already fucking kicked the bucket.
Listen, they already killed Danielle Pandabaker. I have nothing to live for.
It kind of bold to kill off Clay like that. I mean, you're talking about Jared Padalecki here. Just
He had to go back to Supernatural, bro. He couldn't stay on a film set that long.
I guess so. It's sad, though.
Ian would be so upset with him. He'd be like, come on, Sam.
All right, her brother's eyes staring into hers, blood oozing from many ends, ears, eyes, mouth, and nose. Back to Whitney, whose scream echoes throughout Crystal Lake as she is yanked up by our machete-wielding maniac, Jason Voorhees. Interior, shed, moments later. Rays of sunlight shine in through the openings of the shed, angle on the infamous wood chipper. The metal chain hangs from the feed tray, still attached to the blades inside.
Jason, stop!
Jason enters the shed with Whitney over his shoulder. She is thrown to the floor with force. Her arms flail as grabs a hold of something. The chain. She begins to pull herself up, but Jason stops her, wrapping the chain around her throat. 2, 3 times, repeating only what was done to him.
No! Jason! Don't do this to Mother.
Jason stops, his soaked clothing dripping to the floor.
Mother loves you.
A beat, and one final tug of the chain. Whitney tries to gasp for air, tries to plead one last time, but can't. Jason cranks on the machine, sending Whitney back into the feed tray headfirst. The blades spin viciously fast, dig into her skull. After a moment, Whitney's brain matter shoots from the discharge spout, close on Jason, who does nothing but watch the gruesome mess become messier and messier. Having seen enough, he takes off, angle on the blades, cutting away at the flesh. The chain catches, jams the machine. Whitney's headless body detaches from the chain, falls to the floor. Smash cut 2, title card. Friday the 13th, part 2. How do we feel about the opening? Just like that.
That was
I
straight to the fucking point.
Yeah.
first one pretty much set this up. So I mean, continuity out the wazoo. So
I don't know. I kind of preferred if they survived a little bit longer, or at least maybe Whitney would survive a little bit longer than that. At least it kind of gives something else to it.
It has a
Kill them off right away, kind of.
It has a Nightmare 4 effect where you take the whole movie to establish characters that you fall in love with, and then you kill them off right at the beginning. And Dream Warriors is one of the favorites, and then just to kill their characters off in 4 is rough.
Yeah.
So it has that similar effect to me. It's like, why though?
It almost makes the first movie pointless.
Yeah.
Just like Alien 3 from Alien 2 to Alien 3.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Sucks. Rip. Bullets. I mean, if they can put in characters that are even more likable or just as likable, it's fine. But something tells me we're not going to get there.
No.
what do you mean just as likable? Don't you hate the characters in the first one?
Well, not Jared.
Not Jared.
I actually like most of them. I think there's some
Clay,
stupid ones,
Whitney, and
Jenna.
It's not
who's
even
what's the guy's name that died in the shed?
but I
Oh,
forget.
I can't remember.
it's funny because I know him as Ronnie because of Disturbia. Ronnie?
Yeah.
Aaron Yu plays Chewie.
Yeah. Yeah, it's I guess none of them are because they're all. It's not that they're not likable because I think they're all fun to watch and you have a good time with them, but they're all just so fucking stupid. Like they're all just the dumbest fucking characters that would never survive life in general. Fuck a horror movie, but they like
name?
none of them have paid their taxes. I'll tell you that much.
They're probably like,
Brian killed 5 minutes ago.
Is Trent the douchebag?
Yeah.
yeah.
Trent
Like,
Transformers.
Yes.
I feel like the remake had the most like stereotypical like characters. Like for like that default scene where it's like rich guy jock, slutty whore, like weed guy. Like it was the most default ass thing.
It's like the game. Like the remakes of the game.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not like we don't like our characters in the game. They're just all fucking stupid. That's
They're
all.
stereotypes.
I guess that's why it works better with the game, because the game lets you like put more character into the arc itself. Like you can like embody that thing, and it kind of gives it more life than it being some
Are you
default
saying
setting.
all the role players had it right?
Chopper the Giant.
I was about to say, the only
Yeah.
thing this remake is missing is La Choppa.
Damn.
I haven't
Man, we
heard
don't know
Jalen Lacappa from the Kickstarter.
Maybe he's in here
As
as a cameo.
I hope so. All right.
Don't stop me now.
All right, let's go ahead and keep going then. Interior Jason's cabin, morning. The opening credits. An old beaten up cabin, doesn't look like anyone has been inside for ages. The front door bursts open. Jason stomps through, approaching his mother's shrine, located in the bathroom. That's weird. Candles surrounded the bath. Oh no. Candles surround the bathtub, a hole in the wall just above. We've seen this before. Jason stands in front of it, breathes heavily. He reaches in his coat, takes out his mother's locket. He grips it, grips tighter, crack. The locket shatters, pieces of it falling into the tub. Jason tears into the shrine with rage, knocking everything to the floor. OS, police sirens. Jason freezes from the sound. Exterior dirt road, morning. Police cars whip by, sirens blaring. They pass Jason's cabin. The sirens fade in the distance. Angle on cabin front door, Jason glaring through. Interior, Jason's cabin continuous. Jason opens a trap door on the floor, jumps inside, closing it behind him. Exterior highway, day. Among many vehicles, the only one to stand out at the moment is an old F-150 truck. Why? Because it rides 30 kilometers per... Is that kilometers faster than the others? What, kilometers?
Did a British guy fucking write this again?
What kind of sick
dang
joke is this? Moving on. Interior truck. Moving. Continuous. Close on a girl's hand. Plugging an iPod into the truck CD player. CD player, what? The play button is pushed, and Lady Gaga rocks out. What the fuck is this?
Oh no!
Welcome to 2010, boys.
Oh god.
Hell yeah!
We just wrapped up doing the remake of Nightmare on Elm Street for our show. The 2010 sucked.
How dare you?
2010 is a year
Ooh.
fucking.
You know what? You just leave. Just leave. We're done.
Okay, fine.
Why couldn't it be like, how long has Katy Perry been around?
Since like
Longer than
2007.
Oh, we're good. then.
Yeah.
Why isn't it Katy Perry? Why did Lady Gaga?
Even
get
before
it?
that, she was a backup singer for POD in the early 2000s.
Yes, she was.
Wow. Okay, moving on. We see Sarah Menards turned on the song. She is an 18-year-old girl. Oh, fierce with dark hair. She sits between fellow passenger Kyle Wagner and driver Aaron Guin. Kyle is 19, fun and full of ideas. Aaron is 18, like Sarah. He wears camouflage clothing. What a loser. Which display how proud he is of his work. A proud member of the army. Oh, crap, not a loser. Not a loser. Not a loser. Not a loser. I didn't know. It's fine if you serve.
God damn it!
All right.
Cut that. Get that.
Cut that out. Hey, editor. Moving on. As Lady Gaga sings, the three of them recite the lyrics. Oh, stop.
Oh god.
Imagine that. Imagine this is how you open a Friday movie. Like, not only are your main characters killed off from the last movie, but then you go into a Lady Gaga like opening. Fans would be pissed. Let's be honest.
I'm a level with you. I could dig it.
This is the best thing I've ever read.
If the beat is sick, I'll ride it like a disco stick.
No, bro, it's gotta be "Don't Stop Me Now" by Queen. That's how you gotta open it.
Sucks.
No, I see why it was trash. Bad script. Just stop reading. We're done.
We're done.
Bye, folks.
On that note, let's continue on. Exterior highway continuous. The truck passed the familiar sign. Welcome to Crystal Lake. End credits. Wait, what?
That was a quick fucking movie. God damn.
That was the opening.
We'll get him next
Wait.
time.
They crawled during all of this, or like what? Like what?
I've never seen anybody, because he's saying end the opening credits, but I've never seen a script do that. That threw me off. Like,
This
no
whole
other.
movie's a post credit.
So once this, I guess that kind of makes sense, but like,
Oh my god.
whole movie is
that was
post
so
credit.
funny.
That's just setting up part 3, bro.
Oh my god. Okay, continuing on. Exterior highway, dirt road. Moments later, the truck turns off the highway and onto a dirt road, makes its way along a winding trail. Sunlight branches out through the trees. Lady Gaga continues as they approach a fork in the road. Interior truck continuous. Aaron hits the brake, lowers the volume.
all right, are we going left or right?
Doesn't matter, man.
Of course it matters. Which way looks nicer?
Let's go left.
No, let's go right.
Lake is to our left, hence going left is closer to the lake.
Wait, what's that?
What's what?
Aaron shifts the gear into park, throws open his door. Exterior dirt road, continuous. Aaron steps out from the truck, looks past some trees in order to view the lake. Kyle and Sarah step out next, confused.
What is he looking at?
No idea.
Aaron's POV, other side of the lake. Red and blue flashes, police lights. Sarah and Kyle now see this as well.
Is that...
Police?
Why the fuck are the cops here?
Probably caught some illegal campers, Aaron.
Kyle, I told you before, the police don't care. Trust me. My brother and his buddies came down here every year.
Just don't see why we couldn't go to Wheatley, the place that welcomes guests and doesn't banish them.
Well, what are we gonna do?
Avoid them. The cops see us, so up. We leave. No big deal.
It's not a big deal. We can't change our plans now.
Sarah focused on the other side of the lake.
I doubt it's illegal campers. It looks like there are about 10, 15 police cars.
Kyle.
Kyle.
Yeah.
You guys cut out. I had no idea when you were done. Even better.
Oh, we're fine.
We're going to get caught, dude.
We're on the other side of the lake. We're fine. We'll just go down the right path, further from the lake. We'll be all right.
Whatever you say.
They head back for the truck.
So we're going right then?
I guess so.
Write it down the directions.
Exactly why I asked.
Sarah pulls a tiny notebook from her pocket before entering this. Oh, what a loser, man. In fact, only Nick would pull out a tiny notebook from his pocket. Hey.
Sure.
Interior truck, continuous. She squishes between the boys, grabs a pen from the glove compartment.
You will approach a fork in the road. Turn right.
You can't just remember that? What? I mean, if it's... here's the thing. If it is 2010, whatever, and we got Lady Gaga on the radio, I mean, you can't just, like, GPS this? You can't.
I mean, the guy at the beginning of the first film, the first part of the remake, he had a GPS to find the weed. So I don't know why they wouldn't have one in their F-150.
Handheld ones. NASA technology in man's hand. Bro, shut the fuck up.
My dad gave me a GPS once, and I thought it was cool as fuck for having it, and I never got it to work. Not
Give you a
once.
broken GPS.
I remember in grade school, totally off topic, but I had a Scooby-Doo PDA.
Whoa.
Dude,
It was
that's
legit.
fucking sick.
I didn't even know how to use it.
What were
I had
PDAs
it.
even for?
I don't know.
Are those like pagers?
Man, I don't know. I think it was a
stands
cell
for
phone.
personal data assistant, right? Isn't that not like a Palm Pilot?
It was like a digital like notepad
Isn't that like
kind of
what?
thing.
Isn't that like what the chick uses in Halloween Resurrection? Isn't that what Bianca uses? And
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
God, man,
What a great
that
flick.
was.
Hey, I have a sequel script to that in my files as well. We'll get to that someday.
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
Sounds tasty.
All right, continuing on, she looks to Kyle with a smile. Aaron starts the engine, enters the path to the right. Other side of the lake. Exterior, Trent's cottage. Day. Outside the beautiful cottage is a wild circus of police and paramedics. Many bodies line up behind an ambulance, each in their own body bag. Another police car parks close to the cottage. Out of it comes Noah Harper, a young police officer, determined to make an impact on the job. He approaches the local sheriff.
What's the count up to?
8 so far, including Officer Brack. There's still others missing.
Any news on who did this?
I won't be surprised if the media brings up the old Jason Voorhees legend.
Which isn't true, right?
Jason drowned over 25 years ago, Noah. His mother later killed those counselors because of that fact. That's the reality of the legend, the falsity of it all. That he's still alive and killing.
And you think the media will bring up the legend because...
Because everybody knows about it. Plus, you know how many people have been missing around these parts?
Continue on.
Oh yeah, that's sorry. Yeah. Now with the news of a bunch of dead kids, the town will be clinging to the story.
Lucas Jeffrey is next to approach the sheriff, an older police officer in his 40s.
Locals are being notified, Sheriff.
Make sure every single resident around the property is informed.
They got to call the fucking guy older. Fucking dude. Fuck this script. I'm told, goddamn it. Old cop, fucking old 40-year-old cop. Jesus.
Oh, man.
You're not 40 yet, though. You're fine. Where's Andy at when we need him? We can balance things out in here. All right, camper side of the lake. Exterior dirt road, day. The F-150 keeps at it. Interior truck moving. All three eye everything they pass, concentrating more than ever.
How long since that fork in the road?
Over 10 minutes.
Which brings us even further from the cops. Isn't that...
Aaron, stop the car!
Alarmed, he slams the brake. What? What?
That's what I'm talking about.
She points out Kyle's window at the exterior clearing. Amongst the thousands of trees, there is a clearing that could easily fit up to 30 campers. The truck peels into it, the three of them jumping out from the vehicle in excitement. Smash cut to a beer being open. It's Kyle's. Music plays from inside the truck. Kyle turns to Aaron, who stabs a tent peg into the ground.
Yeah, pass one over.
Kyle digs back in the cooler, tosses one over.
Sorry, I was drinking. I'm in the spirit, you know. Ethan, can you hear me?
Sarah walks past Kyle, moves onto the dirt road.
Turned on the first entrance. Yeah. Hello, Ethan? Do you hear me?
She holds her phone up above her, checks her bars.
Ethan? Hello? Fuck.
She closes her phone, heads back to the clearing.
Cut out again.
S? How can there not be any service? How the fuck are we gonna get them the directions?
Figure it out later. We're bound to get bars somewhere.
Aaron nails the final peg into the ground.
And that concludes this tent.
And that's what I like to hear.
How many more tents did you manage to fit in your truck?
3 more.
I'm just going to assume that Brian didn't hear us.
Oh.
Sarah heads for the truck.
So, do you think Matt will be surprised? I mean, he has to know something's up.
He knows we're going camping for his birthday, but not that 15 of us are showing up for it.
This is true.
Sarah opens the door to the truck, pulls out a bag from the dollar store. She walks back past the boys, who now head for the truck themselves.
Can we please get Matt laid for his birthday?
I think him and Kaylin should hook up.
Let's be realistic here.
How about Sarah?
Sarah stops at the edge of the clearing.
Excuse me?
The other one, Sarah Fraser.
Oh, so there are two Sarahs.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Well, I guess I'm both.
All right, cool.
Yep.
Well, one of you's getting laid.
All right, Kyle. Oh, sorry.
Oh, yeah, it's possible.
Kyle helps Aaron take out the tents from the bed of the truck. Sarah pulls a long, shiny strip of paper from the dollar store bag. She unfolds it, the strip reading, Happy Birthday. Someone's POV in the woods, watching Sarah attach the Happy Birthday strip from tree to tree, watching Aaron and Kyle begin on the tents. Back to Jason, his eyes never looking so sinister. Exterior lakeside, home day. A lengthy driveway leads up to a distinctive 2-story home with a triple-car garage. It looks like something off of Extreme Home Makeover. A variety of trees, pines, aspen, willows, etc. surround. Behind the home, Crystal Lake with its own private dock. Interior lakeside home, foyer day. Vast space with many plants all homed in their own expensive pot, made from granite, marble, etc. A chandelier hangs from the ceiling. There are a couple of knocks at the front door. Patrick Summers enters the foyer from the kitchen. He is in his 40s, rugged with glasses. He has the cordless phone to his ear.
Just hold on a second. Someone's at the door.
He answers the door to find Noah standing on the porch.
Officer, can I help you?
Hi, I'm Officer Harper.
Noah lends out his hand. Patrick diligently shakes back.
Patrick Summers.
I'm here to warn you that there may be a killer loose in the area. Several bodies were found this morning a couple of miles back.
Body? What body?
Bodies. A bunch of kids were slaughtered last night by some maniac. He could be anywhere, so I advise you to be extremely cautious. It may be better if you went somewhere else for the night, just to be safe.
I can't. My daughter should be arriving shortly. She hasn't been down in months.
Well, it wouldn't be a bad idea to take off for a couple days, be at a hotel or whatever.
We'll be fine, officer.
The sheriff told me about your wife.
Did he now?
I'm sorry to bring it up, but it's a possibility that her disappearance could be related to the murders.
Patrick raises an eyebrow, intrigued.
Really?
No guarantee, but with the amount of people missing in the area, it would be very coincidental if they weren't related.
Well, do keep me updated, please. I'd really appreciate it.
Take care, Mr. Summers.
You too.
Patrick closes the door, brings the phone back to his ear.
I just had quite a scare.
Exterior clearing night. A clear sky, the moon and the stars shine bright. 4 tents are set, 2 giant happy birthday banners have been posted between trees. Dollar necklaces hang from various branches around the clearing. We move to a typical campfire with Aaron, Kyle, and Sarah huddled around it. The boys hold a beer.
You just don't understand how much fun hunting can be.
I'm sorry I don't get off to shooting innocent animals like you.
It's in my blood. I mean, look at what I want to do. Be in the army.
It's in your blood to kill. How romantic.
He grew up with hunters. Hunting's just normal for him.
Yeah, Sarah.
Okay. But what if a kid was taught to kill humans? Does that make it right?
Well, how's the kid to know what's right and wrong if that's all he ever knew?
Exactly.
In fact, this kid wouldn't know, which is kind of fucked up when you think about it.
I've had too many beers to want to think about it.
Agreed. Let's move on to something happier. Like,
Matt's birthday tomorrow.
man, he is gonna get so
Shit!
Kyle jumps to his feet, grabs the bucket of water behind him. Aaron and Sarah realize why he's freaking out when spotting the police lights in the distance.
Oh shit is right.
Kyle dumps the bucket over the fire, smoke sizzling up into the sky.
Come on.
They follow Kyle to the far end of the clearing, hide behind trees, watching as the police car nears the clearing. Interior, police car, moving. Noah's at the wheel. He glances out every window, just about to look toward the clearing when the sheriff radios in.
Noah, head back. We found another body.
Another.
Exterior, dirt road. The police car stops to do a U-turn, rides back up the path. Exterior, clearing, continuous. The three of them step out from behind their trees, each with a look of surprise.
You think they saw us?
No, that's why I left.
This is true.
Kyle cannot help but jump up in excitement, running into the wood with cheers.
Shh, be quiet. They'll hear you.
Right back. Gotta pee. Kind of broke the seal.
Kinda.
He disappears in the woods, leaving Aaron and Sarah alone.
I'm gonna go change.
Did you get a hold of Ethan and Kaylin yet?
Shit, no, I forgot about that. What time is it?
Not even midnight.
Oh, we got time.
Really? Okay. Sarah takes out her cell, sees that there are...
Oh, no bars. We aren't gonna get any here.
Aaron takes the phone from her, starts for the dirt road.
I will get the bars, and I will call them.
I can come with you if you want.
No.
I'll be back before you change. Guarantee it.
All right, I'll hold you up on that.
Aaron vanishes down the dirt road. Sarah eyes her surroundings, worry sweeping her face. She sucks it up and heads for the tent. As she opens it up, she notices that one of the pegs is missing. She feels around for it.
Where's the stupid peg?
Exterior woods, night. Kyle moseys to a tree, unzips his pants to take a pee. Doing so, he begins to sing to himself. There's a sudden rustling behind him. He stops his pee to listen.
And I have my dick out. Go away.
Do you guys have the ability just to cut your piss off like that?
It takes a
Unless
few
you're
seconds,
like
but
fucking
yeah.
For a
putting
few
it in
seconds.
chokehold. You're fucking strangling it like Bart Simpson. That's the only way.
That's something in movies I never really understand, how these dudes can just, like, stop.
Just stop it. Good to go. It's
Listen,
like,
once the flow starts, it ain't stopping until it's done.
Like, have you ever seen Scary Movie 3? Like, it's a joke when Charlie Sheen is taking a piss, and then he, like, leans back, like, 3 times and stops.
just imagine. There you go.
No, go ahead.
Imagine when he sees going like rah rah. rah. Keep that up
Oh,
again.
I was thinking, what if they paid homage to at A5 and he's like, ooh, baby. Ooh,
Honestly, the first thing that came to my head was Sister Christian because of the remake.
Yeah.
Which that's one of my favorite scenes in the remake, because he just fucking going. That's a me thing to do. I just wouldn't be looking for weed. I'd probably be like waiting for a video game to load.
Yeah.
All right. There is no response.
Oh, is it you, Sam? Well, you are welcome to take a peek. You can even touch it if you'd like.
Oh.
This guy has no fucking game.
There is no response.
golden shower.
He continues his pee. The rustling continues as well. Kyle stops once more, looking to discover Jason standing behind him, the missing peg in his hand. Jason jabs a peg in his mouth, bursting it out the back of his head. Exterior, clearing, night. An empty campsite, except for Sarah in her intent. Continuous. Sarah rummages through her bag, finds her football jersey. Oh, exterior clearing. Jason emerges from the woods, stalks towards the tent when, crack, he steps on a piece of bark. Interior, tent. Just as her bra comes off, that's one boob. Shot!
Oh, God.
Just as her bra comes off, Sarah freezes, hearing the noise outside the tent.
Kyle, is that you? Well, Kyle, Aaron, whoever, don't come in. My boobs are legit exposed.
It's legit.
In all seriousness, that is something I could totally see someone saying. I feel like that line is more natural for teens these days than it may seem.
boobs are legit exposed.
My boobs
get
are
it.
legit exposed.
I get it being said. I'm trying to think like what way she's saying it. Besides, it's like, is it sultry? Is it just for me? Like my boobs are legit exposed. Don't
Just
come in.
like that. Just like that.
I'm telling you right now, I would happily be like, yo, my cock is legit exposed.
This is just always pissing.
Oh, no. Okay. All right, continuing on. Exterior clearing continuous. Jason looks to the F-150. It directly facing Sarah's tent. He moves to it, notices the keys in the ignition. He reaches in through the window, and with the turn of the keys, the truck's engine roars. Oh, wow, this is different. A little different for Jason. Interior tent. The truck's headlights beam against the wall of the tent. Exterior clearing. Jason reaches through the window even more, pulls the gear into drive, which you can't do without pressing the brake. The truck advances towards the tent, ever so hauntingly.
May I say, my car, you do not have to press the brake to change gears.
What year is this F-150?
Probably 2009, 2010.
Yeah, this is like recent. Like,
My car's an 06.
Really? Holy fuck. I thought that shit was like outlawed in like 04.
Maybe someone gave him lessons. He was doing very well last night.
He was doing very well last night.
Don't even know how to drive.
Well, listen, that's a safety protocol for that reason, all right, ladies and gentlemen.
yes.
That was actually a thing, that the press brake to change gear wasn't not a regulation.
I thought it became a regulation in the early 2000s.
I swear to God, all of my mom's cars when I was a kid in the early 2000s had that feature.
Unbelievable. See, that Jason wouldn't be able to get this kill otherwise.
That's right.
Okay. Interior tent. Sarah slips on her jersey, zips open the tent to find the truck heading straight for her. Just fade away.
Aaron, what are you doing?
The truck plows through the tent, toppling over her as she screams.
Jesus.
Exterior dirt road. Moments later, Aaron holds the cell above him. Still nothing. Anyone kind of find it weird how fast these people are dying?
This sort of reminded me of like the intro sequence of the remake a little bit. Like it's kind of like that to that to that. Like it's mirroring that like very similarly.
I
don't know if it's gonna.
21.
I think that may be
Keep on.
I think that may be on purpose. I think
That
you're
probably is. Yeah.
Because like if you look at our character list, there's so many that hasn't been introduced yet. I was like so confused. I'm like, these are main characters are just being fucking offed? Like what's going on here?
This still has to be like the remake. There was like 15 minutes before we actually met our main cast.
Yeah, like I'm not sure. It's like the second group is like that, like the girl that's that guy's daughter, and they're coming in, and then maybe they're friends with those guys. So those two groups meet up as somehow. I don't know if it'll combine at one point.
Valid. All right, well, let me read this part again then. Exterior, dirt road, moments later. Aaron holds the cell above him. Still nothing. He takes out his own cell. No bars on his either.
Fuck.
An arrow suddenly flies past him into a tree, just inches from his face. Whoa! He whirls around. He whirls around. Aaron's POV. Jason, standing 50 feet from him, holding a bow and arrow.
Hey, what the fuck are you doing?
Hey, what the fuck?
Hey, what the fuck?
About 4 people in the world got that reference. That's a good reference. If you got it, that's really funny. If not, it's not so funny. All right. Jason gets his weapon ready for another shot. Fear begins to register on Aaron's part.
Oh, it's yeah. Who are you?
Jason aims it for him once more. Fuck this. He bolts into the woods, throwing branches aside as he runs through.
Sarah, Kyle.
Exterior clearing. Aaron grinds to a halt upon seeing Sarah's flattened tent.
Sarah.
He rushes to it. Unable to find the opening, he touches a fluid blood that has seeped through the wall of the tent. Aaron spots this truck beyond the tent, stopped against a tree, the gas still running. Aaron rushes inside of it, reverses it back over the tent. What the fuck, dude? It speeds through the clearing, sideswiping against a tree to get to the exterior dirt road. The truck swerves to the other side of the road, crashing over a couple of bushes. It swerves back to the middle, gaining control. Interior truck moving. To be fair, I did not realize Aaron was in the truck. I
didn't see him get. I saw turned it into reverse and it ran back. I thought it was like an accident. Like I was like, oh, sorry.
Oh, jeez, my bad. That's how I read it too. So that was.
So I guess he purposely just drove right back over the body.
Yeah,
Like,
he's
I
doing
guess he
what
was
he
in a
needs
rush.
to do. He's just doing what he needs to.
He pulled a Sarkane running over Hawkins.
Yeah.
Son of a
That
bitch.
was on purpose.
Oh, I miss Hawkins. Okay, Aaron straightens the wheel, pokes his head out the window.
Hey, fucker! Where are you?
He hits the gas madly, gaining speed just as an arrow shoots through the open window and into his skull. That's a nice shot. Exterior dirt road. The truck veers off the road, flips wildly down a steep hill into a tree. Dissolve to. See, okay, so there's no title card because the title card happened earlier.
So it's just like fades to black into another sequence of someone else.
Is this script?
I actually don't mind that scene if it's an opening scene. But like, yeah, the title card needs to come after that, otherwise it doesn't work.
Yeah, it sounds like this movie has 2 cold opens.
Yeah, exactly.
Really weird.
It pretty much does, yeah.
There's another horror movie like that. I can't remember what the fucking name is.
Yeah, The Fall Camp Blood does. Spoiler alert.
What?
Fall Camp Blood. The Fall Camp Blood has 2 cold openings. There you go.
Are they fake outs?
No, not fake outs, but they're cold openings.
I tell you what, it's better than this shit.
It's better than this shit right here. Okay.
I've heard.
Yeah, I just, All right, moving on. Dissolve 2. Exterior lakeside home morning. The morning sun shines high over the lake, high over the dock, and high over the home. We hear metal cling together. It comes from the wind chimes on the porch. We hear the sound of an engine. It comes from a Bentley, fuck off, riding up the lengthy driveway. Interior, lakeside home, living room, morning. Expensive furniture, fuck off. Boasts a spacious room. Sunlight dapples through the windows, gleaming off the hardwood floor. Oh, it's me. After 25 years, Crystal Lake is back in the news this morning. Nodding her running shoe, Lacey Summers turns to the television. She is 19, bleached blonde. If beauty could be defined with a picture, hers would be used. Several teenagers who were staying at a cottage there were found brutally murdered. 9 bodies, including a police officer, have been found. More still missing, and the television flickers off. Lacey turns to her father, Patrick Summers, who holds the remote in his hand.
Dad, what's going on?
Yesterday, before you came, warned us to be extra cautious.
And you're just telling me now?
Didn't really want to frighten you the second you came home.
Where exactly did this happen?
About a couple miles back.
Oh my god. They know who did it?
Unfortunately, no.
Could have told me there's a psycho on the loose before I decided to come up.
I found out just before you came, I swear.
What else did the police say?
Just things. This guy's a dick.
Wow.
The TV said that others are still missing. Could it connected to Mom?
I don't know, Lacey. Probably not.
Don't care anymore, do you?
Of course I do. How could you say that?
Doesn't seem like you do.
Of course I care, Lacey.
First of all, let me just say I'm so excited that Nick is a hot girl.
Thanks.
I'm glad that it worked out that way. Although she seems to be the innocent hot girl. She seems to be a main protagonist. So I don't think we're going to see your boobs, Nick, but I was really hoping for it.
Maybe we'll see Fez.
Oh, God, I mean,
Who?
who?
That fucking reporter voice. That reminded me of the Fall Camp Blood trailer.
Yeah, you like that? Like that's what I was going for. Honestly, I mean, if I hear a TV reporter in a Friday the 13th script, that's what I picture now because I've heard it so many times. Unreal.
Camp Blood Massacre.
Which, by the way, is not the reporter in the movie. If anyone was wondering, that's actually a role that Kellen DeRue is doing, who did a great job and is not British. So if anyone was concerned about that, just know. He also has an appearance in the opening scene. Okay, now you know. Spoiler alert! Fuck!
Spoiler.
Lacey grabs her iPod from the coffee table. Patrick?
Patrick?
Sorry, I keep losing connection to you guys. It's really weird. Where are you going?
Fuck out of the McDonald's parking lot and head home, bro.
I know, man. Jesus Christ. It's worse. Where are you going?
Who's Patrick?
Did you?
Where are you going?
No, I didn't.
I'll just keep saying it.
Where are you going, Lacey?
Just fucking ass to your room.
No, seriously though, where are you going, Lacey?
A jog.
Okay, sorry. Are you sure that's a smart thing to do right now?
No, but neither is living here.
She
Boom.
exits the frame into the foyer.
Well, come home in a few. I'm ordering pizza.
There is no reply. We hear the front door open and close. Exterior highway morning. We are back on the highway, this time focusing in on a interior van moving. An overpacked vehicle of teenagers, 8 of those motherfuckers. They are all 18 and 19 years of age. Kylan Barrick drives. She is a girl who rarely wears makeup. Very natural looking with a ponytail. At the moment, her expression clearly spells irritation. Next to her is Caroline Wilder. Fun and wildly, no pun intended, energetic. Caroline stares at Kylan with a smile, who notices...
How do you find this funny?
'Cause you're so mad.
Well, they're so fucking loud. I can't concentrate, and I have no idea where I'm going.
Once we see the first entrance, we turn. What's so hard about that?
The people Kylan refers to being loud are 6 friends, all squashed behind them. These friends are Joey Carlesimo, generally happy with a sarcastic wit. His scruffy face proves his nationality, Italian. Kristen Kernster, her fire red hair matching her fire red personality. She talks on her phone. Sarah Fraser, innocent yet adventurous. She listens to her iPod. Fez, his real name too foreign to remember, hence Fez. Hey, look
This
at that.
motherfucker.
There you go.
Wow.
That's a.
Uh-oh.
Jesus.
And Danielle Brown, the silly one in the group, never thinks before she talks. Brian Rahib, the very cool geek, the responsible one in the group. The song ends on the radio. A new one starts.
Ooh, I like this band.
I like them better than the unthinking majority?
Better than the what?
The unthinking majority.
What's that?
Are you serious?
Yes.
You know, the band where I sing vocals and Fez plays the drums?
Oh, your band doesn't count. It just doesn't.
Thanks, Danielle.
I'm just saying.
Band what? That we don't make it big?
Kind of.
Wow, Danielle.
I can't know.
Wow.
I said good day.
I say good day.
That's what I'm trying to imitate. That is what I'm trying to imitate. If any of that's offensive, I apologize.
Oh my god.
You can't play a character named Fez without impersonating the Fez we all know and love.
Wow,
Yeah.
Danielle.
Wow,
You son
Danielle.
of a-
You son of a bitch.
You do really good.
All right, Brian turns to Sarah.
What do you think, Sarah?
Sarah looks straight through the window, doesn't flinch.
Sarah?
She has her headphones on, idiot.
Oh.
Close on Sarah. We can tell by the look on her face that she can hear everything.
Oh, that's me. Okay, see you soon.
Kristen closes her cell.
Okay, Ethan just passed the Starbucks / Burger King combo.
What the fuck? All right.
How did we pass that?
I'd say about half an hour ago.
So we have half an hour to find Kyle and them? Cool.
Hey, I'm confused. So basically, when we get there, we got to search for the whole campground?
Yes, since they don't like to call or answer their phones, all we know is that they turn on the first entrance.
Why are you being such a bitch? Sarah called, but then it cut out. Obviously, there's bad service at the lake.
No, that's no excuse. They could have left the campground for 2 seconds if they really wanted to call us.
Find the spot. Don't worry.
Joey points out the window.
Oh, look. There it is.
I like the way you said that. I don't know. Oh, look, there it is.
So unceremonious.
They all look to a sign. Welcome to Crystal Lake. Welcome to Jurassic Park.
I've been waiting for you to say that this whole fucking script.
Kaylin, told you we'd find it.
Now we have to find them. That will be easy.
Stop bitching and make the next turn.
Kylan silences. Exterior highway, dirt road. The van turns onto the dirt road, riding through into the winding trail. Approaching the fork in the road, they stop the van. Interior van. All are silent. They look left. They look right.
Which way should we go?
Left.
I
A normal person would choose the path closest to the lake.
I agree.
Brian turns to Sarah. Can see that the headphones are still in her ear. Exterior, dirt road. They enter through the left path. Unlike yesterday, the police are not as visible on the other side of the lake. Other side of the lake. Exterior, Jason's cabin, morning. Officer Lucas walks the grounds of Crystal Lake. He notices an old cabin that we know belongs to Jason. It doesn't look like anyone lives inside, but Lucas heads forward anyway. Interior, Jason's cabin, morning. The front door cranks open. Lucas peeks inside.
Hello? Anyone home?
He enters a dark and eerie cabin, an immediate feeling of dread once inside.
Oh,
Lucas takes out his flashlight, points a light to some old rusted furniture he passes. He steps into the bedroom, a children's bedroom, classic toys everywhere. Lucas aims a flashlight to the bed's headboard. It has the carving of the name Jason.
Jason.
As if he is responding, Jason tears into the room with his trademark machete. He grabs a hold of Lucas, throwing him across the room and onto the bed. Lucas looks up just in time to avoid the swinging machete. It misses by an inch, ripping right through the mattress. Jason swings the machete once more, again missing Lucas, who rolls off the bed entirely. As the machete tears into the mattress, sharp, jagged coil is erect from deep under. Lucas scrambles for his gun just as Jason grabs his collar, flinging him back into the bed. The rusted coils pierce his side as he lands. Jason, at last, sends the machete into Lucas, pushing him deep inside the mattress. The coil is ripping away at him. Another one bites the dust. Camper side of the lake. Exterior, dirt road, morning. A police car creeps by, turns a corner, disappearing from frame. A few moments later, the van appears, unaware that they are not far behind a police officer. Interior van, moving. At the wheel, Kylan concentrates on the road. Caroline does so as well, on lookout for the others.
What else did you do on your trip?
I don't know. Went sightseeing.
See the Pentagon?
Yeah. Okay, I have a question about that. If Pentagon is 5 sides, then why do they call it a pentagon? What would you call with 4 sides a quadragon?
Everyone breaks out in laughter as if that's actually a good joke, including the girls in the front seat.
You serious?
What?
That's not even a word.
If it had 4 sides, it would be a square.
Oh, Danielle.
Hold on.
My
hold on.
God.
Quadragon. I'm done.
This was the first time the dialogue writing has shined for being shit. It hasn't really been that bad until that moment. So the point is to establish that Danielle's that stupid character. I get it. But honestly, is that not really... It's not that all illogical. Like, a pentagon, cool, it's 5 sides. That means she understands that pent means 5. And quad means 4. So the fact that you would say quadagon or quadragon is probably more accurate. I don't think that's that unreasonable.
No, not really.
All a square.
I don't really think that she doesn't know what a square is either. I don't think that was the point. See, if you're going to make a character look dumb, there's a lot better ways to do it.
You looked stupid and smart at the same time.
Yeah. That's true. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, she understood pent and like...
It just didn't know what quad meant, and they're just like, what an idiot.
Well,
it's a square.
But like, she even, like, that's not, like, 'cause quad is 4. She has a point. In fact, I actually kind of think, like, that makes more sense if we actually look at 4. Because, like, triangle, pentagon, why don't we have, like, a quadangle?
Quadangle.
I'm just saying, if you're going by the previous numbers.
Quadagon was still some better than the square, if that was the thing, so.
What are these strange markings?
What are these strange words?
The thing is, though...
Oh, I fucking love that.
I'm playing Fez and Sarah. This is the 3rd time I've literally just said, wow, Danielle. The 3rd time.
Wow, Danielle.
So they're just trying to make that a thing where Danielle's so fucking stupid. And wow, Danielle.
Oh, wow.
We all know what Danielle. Just saying.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like Chris, Nick's other character, Sarah. She would just kept saying like, "This is true." Like she had like 4 times.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know. It's just like
Which
so many characters. They're having a hard time giving them the other lines. I don't know. But
The "this is true" line, that is a sign of a weak writer, because that's a character who's really weak that always agrees to something. It's like they say something, somebody says something back, like, "Oh yeah, you're right." Like it's a sign of a weak character, and that's not usually intentional.
it's an easy thing to put in there and take out. It's not hard.
Not bad is true.
Weak characters. Fall Camp Blood. No weak characters. I'm just saying.
Nobody says that is true in the Fall Camp Blood. I don't think.
That's right.
Wow.
I don't believe so.
We're better than that. We're better than that.
This is
Can't
true.
wait.
This is true. I have spoken.
Wow, Danielle.
I have spoken.
All right, here we go. Continuing on. Kylan turns to Caroline, gets back to business.
Want to try calling Kyle again?
Sure.
Caroline takes out her cell, hits a few buttons. Buttons?
What the hell?
What?
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 See, I was right.
Right about what?
I have no bars. Do any of you?
They all check. Their face is clearly spelling no.
Oh, Slim Shady here. See, I knew it. It must have been bad service.
How are we going to tell Ethan? How are we going to tell Ethan and tell them which way we're going?
Ellen, just drop us off. You should go back to the entrance and wait for Ethan.
You see any good spots we can camp?
Fez?
Bet.
How about there?
Exterior, dirt road. The van stops. Caroline and Fez get out. She looks to where he points.
Right there.
Beyond a group of trees, we see a clearing. Not nearly as big as the one Aaron, Kyle, and Sarah found yesterday, but...
Will do.
Exterior highway morning. The next vehicle heading for Crystal Lake is an old Dodge Spurt. It is in pretty good condition for its age. Interior, Dodge Spirit. So it is Spirit. Typo. Moving.
Yeah.
5 more teenagers sit in the car. The driver being the man everyone has been trying to contact. Ethan Gayer. Handsome. But he could look better if he lost a little weight. Oh, okay.
Relatable.
So that's what we're going to do.
You're throwing a little shade. Shit.
Feel ya. I feel ya.
Felt
2010s, damn it.
Okay, next to him is Anthony Falangeri. Another handsome bloke. He may sound angry at times, but he means well. He has his phone to his ear. Matt Toy sits in the back seat. The birthday boy. We can tell because he wears a birthday hat. What a fucking loser. He sits between Inessa Quiero and Kelly Shaw. They dress more provocative than the other girls. Oh. They're best friends, yet they hate each other.
Oh.
They're best friends, yet they hate each other.
Frenemies. Oh my god.
Techno music plays within the car.
Are we almost there yet? Like, fuck.
I
If
knew
you
it.
ask
I
that-
knew it.
Kelly, if you ask that one more time, I will fuck the shit out of you.
What is that line?
Bro.
And then Ethan, what is
Hey, that's my job.
That's my job.
I knew it. I told you before we started that Kelly would be the slut.
Called it, bro.
Another one. Can't wait to take shots when her boobs come out.
Oh.
Oh. Okay. He laughs. Everyone else giving him a look of disgust.
Get it?
Everyone stares.
Like we fucked?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude.
Okay, Ethan, we get there, or when we get there, can you not tell everyone we hooked up? I don't know how any of these people, and I don't need them thinking I'm a slut.
Oh, sorry, Kelly.
But you are a slut.
And that's why don't you go get a breast reduction?
Ooh.
The fuck?
Please don't.
Fine, I will.
Please don't.
Oh, God. Oh,
this.
Oh, shit.
Okay. Oh, man. I'm still going over everything that just happened.
I'm flabbergasted.
fat joke,
feels like,
Bad joke.
doesn't it feel like we changed writers in the middle of this?
I fucking love it now. I'm having a good
Whose
time
turn
now.
I don't know.
Is it Matt's line?
Yeah, we're on Matt's line, which is Elijah. But
Yeah. Okay, but you are a slut. This is good. I like this a lot. All right.
oh,
The only person in this car that needs a breast reduction is Ethan.
Oh,
You call
that's
me-
just mean.
Are you calling me fat?
you called me fat?
Okay, what if I told you guys that no one's answering their phone?
Are you fucking shitting me?
Just turn up the first entrance, like Sarah said.
Know why we shouldn't be illegally camping?
Why?
Because it's fucking impossible to meet in one goddamn spot.
I'll be fine. Calm down.
Anyways, so Matt, how does it feel to be 19?
I feel older, much more mature.
You don't look older. Look more like you're 15.
Okay, Kelly. All right, Kelly.
Okay, Kelly. This is awesome. This
Go
may
fuck
be
yourself.
awful, but I'm having a great time.
It's so bad, but it's so good.
Oh my goodness.
I'm trying. I'm guessing the bleach blonde, like the chick from earlier, she should be like the main chick here, because everyone so far has either been stupid or a slut. So I'm
Not a
back and forth.
the hot chick, the hot dog.
yeah. I'm guessing she's the final girl. I don't know who's gonna be like her love interest if there even is one this time.
Yeah, so far this movie's been pretty easy to read.
Yeah.
Pretty
looks like
awesome.
they had that tight cast in the first film, then they just expanded like make it 8 people instead. They just kind of brought it out a bit, but it's still kind of we'll see how the characters.
That's actually
advance.
something like you see how many motherfuckers are trying to camp at once right now. You know how hard it is to organize a
Yeah,
camping
like
trip?
what?
Yeah.
Try to get like 17 fuckers out there. Like, good God.
15.
I guess they pointed out like they found like a site that could hold like 30 campers. That kind of make. I don't know if they're going back to are they going back to the exact same? Like, are they going to meet up there and then find the tent, or is like I don't know how it's going to go.
God, man, we should
They're all
go.
gonna die.
We should all go camping. Let's get a trip together of like 20 people. And
Oh,
go camp.
let's go.
Bro.
I love camping, dude.
Yeah, I like camping too.
I'm
Exterior campsite morning. The 7 from the van set up camp. Sarah, Joey, and Fez actually help with the tent. The others stand around it. Sarah grabs a hold of a tent sleeve.
Joey put the pole. Joey put the pole through this one. There should be a comma there.
Okay.
You sure it goes in that one?
Yes.
Danielle sits on the grass with Kristen and Brian.
So we ought to sleep in this tent.
Wasn't Kyle, Aaron, and Sarah supposed to set up a bunch of tents?
Yeah, we just don't know where they are.
Sarah steps away from the tent, plops down next to Danielle.
The tent holds up to 10 people. We're good.
Okay.
So what happens when we find their setup? We keeping the tent here?
Yeah, I'm not freaking moving it.
What if we don't find them? This campground's massive.
We'll find them.
Caroline takes a water bottle from her bag, walks towards the group.
Oh, don't you think we should be looking for them in order to find them? Go look for them. You're not doing anything of use anyway. Ass? Who's gonna come with me then?
I will.
Okay, get your ass up.
Dude, the way you said the Caroline line, don't you think you should be that one? It reminded me of Scream 3 with the, well, don't you think that's what the killer would say?
That last one was pretty fucking sassy, bro. Damn.
Oh, man. All right,
Caroline is sassy.
Danielle stands, heads for the dirt road with Caroline.
Why don't you fuckers help us up with the tent?
With a laugh, Brian gets up to help. Kristen reluctantly gets up next. Exterior, highway, dirt road, morning. The Dodge Spirit turns off the highway and onto the dirt road. Kylan waits for the entrance by her van. When seeing the Dodge Spirit approach, she waves them in. Exterior, woods, morning. A shaded area with a path for walking. Lacey runs on it, headphones in her ear. Jason's POV, Lacey. As she runs past him in the distance, then OS voices. Back to Jason, who snaps towards the sound, seeing Caroline and Danielle close by. Danielle takes out her cell, begins texting. Caroline takes a swig of her water, looks over at Danielle in surprise.
Got bars?
Fucking right, I got bars.
Okay.
Sorry, go on.
Oh. No, I forgot.
Ow, way to get my hopes up, Danielle.
Sorry.
Noticing a branch that hangs low across the path, Caroline ducks underneath it. Danielle is too busy putting away her phone to notice, so she runs into it, the branch knocking her to the ground.
Ow!
Caroline spits out her water in laughter. Danielle stays on the ground, cannot help but laugh with her.
You all right?
Ow, that hurt.
Caroline holds onto her side.
I can't breathe.
I am so embarrassed. Okay.
Caroline turns around, notices something in the shade. She turns off like a switch, going completely silent in an instant. Danielle's POV, Caroline, a low angle of her, staring past a tree.
What is it?
Just as Danielle asks, Jason leaps out with speed, driving his machete into Caroline's gut. She soars back into a tree, the machete securing her in place. Her water bottle falls from her hand, right next to Jason's feet.
Carolyn!
Jason picks up the bottle, jams into Caroline's eye. Holy fuck.
Jesus Christ.
Bottom half of the bottle sticks out, filling with blood by the second. Oh, that's kind of cool. Danielle springs to her feet, takes off down the path, screaming. Seizing his machete, Jason breaks through the hanging tree branch.
Help me!
Tree branches smack against her, slowing her down. Jason moves in on her, Danielle looking back just as he swings the machete horizontally through the waist, slicing her in two. Both halves spin to the ground like a helicopter. In the distance, Lacey stops her run, pulls off her headphones. Did she hear something? Interesting death there. It's weird because I feel like, oh man, I feel like you're kind of rushing these deaths, but I mean, how does anyone know what page we're on? I can't see the page numbers.
38.
38.
So we're like
Out of 113.
we're like a third of the way through the script. I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense. I mean, you have like 14 different teenagers in here.
Yeah.
We're just gonna have a super high body count.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
Caroline was my girl, though. You just did.
They're just like the remake, though. There's just not much establishment here. You're kind of throwing us a name and a stereotype, and then you're killing them.
Yep.
That's what happens. All right, let's continue on then. Exterior campsite morning. The van nears the clearing, the Dodge Spirit trailing directly behind it. Both vehicles squeeze into the campsite, stopping just before the tent. We hear shuffling within this tent, a slight giggle. Everyone gets out from the vehicles, view their surroundings.
Not bad.
Where is everyone?
Why don't you go check the tent, birthday boy?
Matt rushes for it, zips it open, and hear a big surprise inside. Everyone jumps out with hugs. Exterior campsite, day. Everyone takes a shot of Fireball. Oh, fuck Fireball.
That shit's gross.
No.
Oh,
I used to
God.
love Fireball, man.
Yeah, same.
Cinnamon
Till it
is
ruined my
gross.
life.
It
Well,
ruined.
once you throw up Fireball, you'll never touch it again.
Well, I don't touch it in general, so
I haven't puked up Fireball, thank God.
Don't.
I've puked up
Just
beans
don't do
and 101 Wild Turkey, and that wasn't good either.
Very different, but okay.
Fireball, and I've puked up Aftershock. If anybody remembers that, I don't even know if they fucking make Aftershock. Aftershock was this old. No, it was like this old liquor. It was like very cinnamony. Oh God, it's
like
fucking
Fireball?
awful. Yeah.
Brian showing his age out here.
Yeah.
Brian, do you remember Four Locos before they got banned and reintroduced?
No, I don't even know what you're talking about.
What?
Four Locos used to be super fucking strong and had like hella caffeine in them, so they were like
Yeah, it
giving people
killed
heart
people.
palpitations and killing
No
them.
shit.
Which they're still
years
strong
ago.
as shit, by the way. Those things are dangerous.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
See,
I don't even fuck that shit.
They're alcoholic monsters, pretty much, which is bad.
Y'all ever heard of Purple Passion?
No.
No.
That's how fucking old I am, all right? They used to sell the shit in 2-liter plastic bottles, and it was like a grape. It was grape flavored booze. They did. And you could sit it in your fridge right next to the fucking, Coke 2-liter, and it would blend in. But it was like in plastic 2-liter fucking bottles.
This sounds like dangerous college shit.
It was delicious. You didn't even taste the alcohol in it, but
Yeah,
my
it's
God,
dangerous.
it would really fuck you up really bad.
Flurp.
On the topic of alcohol, I just wanted to share that my tequila drink is gone.
My whiskey's gone.
I was really hoping we'd get halfway through the script before it was gone, because my only other option after that is Irish whiskey. And I'm not mixing it with anything. So we're in a dangerous spot now.
O'Reilly, God.
This could end very poorly.
Boys, it's okay. He's gonna come after me first. I'm the easiest target.
You're the biggest target, bro.
but also the easiest.
I mean, I probably would. Let me tell you theoretically, if we were in a fighting scenario, there's 6 of us there. All right, I'm going after you first, Bailey, because you're the big one, and because I need to get my energy. I need to save my energy. So get the big guy out of the way, then you can just kind of take it easy on everyone else.
That's a solid strategy. Okay.
After that, I'm going to go for the small guys. So I'm probably going to go for Brian and Kirby and Elijah.
Oh, what is what's going to happen? I'm going to hide behind you or Bailey.
Well, Bailey's getting taken out first, so you can't hide behind me.
Well, I'm hiding behind Riley because he has that Irish whiskey.
My biggest goal in that fighting scenario would be to take Bailey and take someone out with him. So if we like flip Bailey over and he lands on top of like Kirby for say, we're good. All right.
You giving this some thought, bro? Are you okay?
I refuse.
I'm always thinking. All right. If we get into a fighting scenario, I got to be ready to go. So we got to play it out. Play out your scenarios.
Put your shirt back on.
All right. I'll put it back on. Put it back on. Okay, let's keep on going then. All right. Exterior campsite day. Everyone takes a shot. Oh wait. Well, sorry about that. I'll repeat it. Everyone takes a shot of Fireball. Well, everyone except for Brian.
Ugh, this is brutal.
Where's my Kelly?
You like a man, Anthony. Sorry, I forgot who I was.
Bitch.
Bitch. Kylan and Kristen snatch a package of hot dogs from the cooler. Joey hands them each a 2-pointed hot dog roaster as they head for the fire set up in the pit. Matt takes a good look at the group.
Okay, there's just a slight problem. Where's Kyle, Aaron, and Carolyn?
Don't forget Sarah.
Sarah's right there.
He points to Sarah Fraser.
I'm here.
Not her, Sarah Menard.
Don't forget Danielle.
Danielle doesn't count.
What?
Anthony.
Yeah, where are they? I'm gonna call Aaron.
He pulls out his cell.
I have no service.
We get it.
Exactly why Carolyn and Danielle went to look for them.
Krista removes her roaster from the fire to examine the meat. Anessa notices Brian in the corner of her eye, a Coke in his hand.
Brian, what are you doing with a Coke?
Brian.
Brian.
I like Coke. Sorry.
Doesn't drink. You don't drink.
Brian, drink!
It says brain.
All right.
It says brain. It says brain.
Brain, drink.
Brain, drink!
Okay.
That's so good.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
Oh, shit. That's awesome. All right. No, I'm okay, really. And it's only noon, so stop looking at me like I'm the crazy one.
Fine, just let them corrupt you. Yeah, Kelly will suck your dick if you get drunk.
Yeah!
Shut up. No, I won't.
Fine, she'll show you her boobs.
Fine, I'll do that, but I'm not sucking your dick.
Yeah! Yeah! Oh my god. Oh, the tequila's kicking in. All right. Oh god. If boobs can be exciting in words, imagine if this had like photos. Oh. if Anessa leads Brian to the cooler.
So this isn't necessary.
She takes his Coca-Cola, replacing it with a Mickey of vodka.
Drink.
Anessa.
Wait. Do it.
Wait.
Do it.
Fine. Do I at least get to mix it?
No.
What about with that Coke?
No.
Stop.
Oh my god. We're only gonna get like
one.
We're only gonna get like 3 lines at a time before I laugh. Brian unwillingly takes a sip of the vodka, spitting it out as soon as it enters his mouth. Everyone laughs.
Just do it, Brian.
Wow, okay.
Dude, that was oh my god, that was the best one yet. That was the best one you've done.
You can do it.
You can do it.
Get that bit. Okay, all right, whatever. Brian gives it another try. He succeeds, taking a huge gulp. Then another. Then another.
Whoa, Brian, I'm impressed.
Oh, this tastes like death.
Brian exchanges a quick look with Sarah before she turns away. Fez moves in on Anessa, planting his lips onto hers. She pushes off. I apologize.
What are you doing? What?
Can you say that? Can you do it again? Sorry.
No, he said both lines at once.
Yeah, it was like, what are you doing? What?
What are you doing? What?
What are you doing? What?
Okay.
She stares at him. He stares back.
Oh, whatever.
They
return to the-
what? They return to the kiss.
What?
What?
What the hell was the point of the Okay.
I mean, got my boy Fez. That a boy. They return to the kiss. Ethan looks over at Kelly. Can see she is laughing at something Joey just said.
Hey, what's so funny? Did the Italian say something?
Then you're a piece of shit.
You're a piece of shit.
You're a piece of pizza.
It's not even clever.
Yeah, go eat a pizza.
I will, and you know what? I only eat a couple slices, and who will eat the rest? You, because you're fat.
Kelly, aren't you going to defend me?
Joey's kind of right.
Oh, shut up. It doesn't stop you from fucking me.
You guys fucked.
All heads turn to Kelly and Ethan. This is intense.
This is intense.
Wait, what? Ethan, what did I tell you?
Other side of the lake. First of all, I thought he was just kind of
Great.
chubby. I didn't think he was
He
fat.
is.
Like,
I got one, son.
are you telling me that these people would hate me? How would they welcome the big boys if they're going to show Ethan like this?
This whole fucking scene is just fantastic.
Oh shit! At this point, I just want to apologize to everyone listening. It's falling apart. It's falling apart.
We aight.
We aight. All right. On the
This
other,
is Academy Award-winning shit.
it is. Write it down. Nominate. Other side of the lake. Exterior Trent's cottage. Day. The cottage is not so much of a circus like it was yesterday. Much fewer police. Are there still police there though?
Yes, much fewer of them.
Looks like it, yeah.
Interesting.
So did that one cop only go to Jason's cabin by himself and that was it?
Yeah.
And then he died and then no one came to check on him or
Yeah.
what happened? All right, gotcha.
That cabin, that Jason cabin was kind of isolated. If you recall, like the remake.
Yeah.
You gotta go across a bridge and shit.
Yeah.
Walk some way.
I find it interesting that he even went there at all. Because there were.
Plot reasons.
I mean, the shrine was there, right? But were there any bodies there?
What's that boyfriend from the beginning?
Does he?
Yeah,
He got pulled to the basement before.
Yeah.
He was in the basement. So like, I guess if maybe he knew Jason was already that was his cabin, but he said Jason when he saw the header on the bed. So I don't know, like, I don't know why he went to that one cabin. He just like, oh, I'll go check this out, and that was it by himself.
It's all right. He was the 40-year-old one. He died easy.
Yeah, fucking old man.
Old people.
Just kidding, Brian.
Brian.
Just kidding.
We love you. We love you.
Just kidding. I swear to God, we kidding.
Okay.
That's okay. I don't hear any of it anyway. It keeps cutting out like every 10 minutes or something. It's fucking weird.
Okay, cool. Then you didn't hear it.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah, that's all right.
We're fine.
Oh, we're good.
I'll hear it when the episode drops.
All right, interior, Trent's cottage, day. Noah sits at the kitchen table, waiting.
Noah.
The sheriff approaches, holds a sheet of paper in his hand. Noah quickly stands up, excited to see him.
Sheriff, we wrapping it up?
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
The sheriff hands him the paper. It reads, missing. Have you seen Whitney?
Whitney.
Forensics just revealed that she was one of the victims
What? How couldn't we tell ourselves?
because she didn't have a face left to identify.
Oh, that victim.
She was missing for weeks, Noah, and just killed yesterday morning.
Noah stops, thinks to himself.
Okay, so
So Officer Brack, God rest his soul, notified me a couple days ago that Clay was back in the area looking for her. The day he came here was the day he, Whitney, and all those other kids were killed. Someone on this campground must have had Whitney hostage this whole time. Clay must have come close to finding her. Was there anyone you encountered today that was suspicious?
the writer, Patrick Summers.
Really? His wife loved his books. My wife loved his books.
I'm not saying it was him for sure. He just seemed a little off. I don't know. Can't explain it.
His wife disappeared last year too.
Exactly. Which is also a little strip.
Lucas said there was a couple of people that seemed suspicious as well. Where is Lucas anyway?
I don't know. I haven't talked to him for a few hours now.
Find him, will ya? I'm going to work on the rest of these search warrants.
Camper side of the lake. Exterior. Campsite. Day. Everyone stands at the edge of the clearing, waiting. Brian stoops to the ground. Doesn't feel very well.
Guys, come on!
We hear Matt and Fez scuffling inside the tent.
Hold on! Almost got it on! So Fez, let me see what you got here.
Matt, stop trying to look at my deek.
Okay.
We hear Matt laugh. Everyone looks at the tent, repulsed. Matt jumps out with nothing but his bathing suit on.
Let's go!
Let's go! He runs to the group. He runs to the group, picking Joey up over his shoulder.
Get the fuck off me!
Fez is next to leave the tent. He holds a toothbrush and toothpaste.
Let's go, Slumdog Millionaire.
Fuck you, Ethan. You coming, Fez? Just go without me. I'll meet you there.
The accent's really starting to come together, Nick. You're starting to figure it out.
Gotta brush my teeth.
Why do you have to brush your teeth?
Because I forgot to this morning.
Oh, that's fucking disgusting.
Where's my girl Kelly at?
Am I not coming through?
Say it one more time.
Oh. Ew, and you made out with him?
I didn't blow Ethan.
Fuck.
You're such a bitch. Okay, let's go.
This is a weird
This is kinda
dynamic these
hard
people
reading.
have. It's so,
This is hard reading 2 lines back to back from different fucking people, man.
everyone's constantly like roasting each other. It's fucking great.
This is my friendships. This is awesome.
These the friends from Cry Wolf.
Hey, excuse me. It's cry_wolf.
My bad.
Which, by the way, I just want to point out that I did not notice that until Dead Meat did a kill count. I never noticed the underscore, and I'm really like,
Count on that?
he did, right? I think he did.
No, he did a podcast.
Ah, that's
I
why. Yeah,
think
that's
they
why.
did a podcast, yeah.
But I listened to that and I was like, dude, what the fuck? Why? Why is?
Dude.
Dude.
Because I am messaging, man. You use fucking no. I just did an episode on that, and it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I listened to that
It's
episode
just-
too.
It's early
That was a good
2000 shit, man. The underscore really brings it to the youths.
I wish I could have been part of
yeah.
that episode on Cry Wolf. 'Cause I like love that movie. It's horrible, but I
swear
love
to
that
God,
movie.
every
so
day I
bad.
went home from school, I popped that bitch in and did acted like I did homework, but fucking watched that movie. I don't know why.
It's one of Jared Padalecki's earliest movies.
Yeah, you're just jealous because he's fat.
Isn't that like right after Central started too?
I think that was his No, it wasn't his second movie, but it was like right after he did House of Wax.
Oh my God, I forgot about him in House of Wax.
That's the
I
first.
fucking love him in House of Wax.
I kind of love House of Wax.
House of
I know
Wax
it's not
fucking
good, but
House
it's pretty
of
fucking
Wax
cool.
fucking sucks. That's like the 4th time I've heard that in the last like 3 days.
Really?
What's wrong with you people?
No, listen, man, I love my Deftones, my Disturbed, and Jared Padalecki, and my
Disturbed.
House of Wax.
I watched Disturbia just to hear fucking Kings of Leon.
Oh my god.
Dude, I love Disturbia so much.
Oh no. Rachel just made a special appearance, so she has to say something. Rachel, say something to the mic.
Hello.
Did
Hi,
you-
Rachel.
Did you hear that?
Creative.
Creative.
Thank you for that.
Hello.
Hello.
Shalom and good evening.
So I am Fez.
Slime fit. Okay, well, I guess let's continue on. Okay. Good night to you, young Madawan.
Padawan, huh?
Padawan.
It's like Padawan, but Madawan.
wow.
I figured
Wow.
Padawan
So
was the male version. It's like Spanish.
Damn.
It's like Spanish.
Hey, Madre.
You guys get it. You understand what I was saying.
Yeah,
Got it.
Yeah, you put it together.
Is
Okay, they start for the path. Sarah throws a look back at Brian, who is crouched to the ground. She hesitates.
I knew coming.
Was that Fez's voice?
What the fuck?
Fuck you. All of you did this to me.
And
She helps him to his feet.
Why are you ignoring me?
Sarah?
Sarah.
I'm not ignoring you.
I could tell. Did the date make you hate me or something?
No, we'll talk later, okay? When you're not all messed up.
Okay.
Fez moves to the other end of the clearing, begins brushing his teeth when he hears a crack in the distance. Fez turns to the noise. Someone's POV in the woods, watching Fez glance about.
Hello?
There is no response. He places his toothbrush back in his mouth just as he hears another crack in the distance. Fez turns to the noise once more, steps into the woods. He continues to brush as he strolls through, observing his environment. Everything seems normal, except for the rustling behind him. He spins around.
Kyle? Aaron? Sarah? Whomever?
There is no response. Shrugging it off, Fez sticks the toothbrush back in his mouth, just as Jason lunges behind him, slapping a hand over his mouth, pushing the toothbrush deep within his throat. Fez chokes madly before his neck is snapped.
I know.
I know.
No.
A bird soars across the sky above. Exterior, dirt road, day. The night's over, boys. Rip. Everyone walks the dirt road, following it to get to the lake. Each of them are a tad bit tipsy.
So, where's everyone sleeping tonight? Sarah's tent.
Seriously?
Wait,
Yeah,
wait,
it'll
hold,
be fun.
wait, hold on. Am I?
How did it just say day and now they're...
No, it's back to them going to the lake on their way, like back from the lake, I guess.
Wait,
He started drinking
To
at
the
like
lake?
10
No, they're
a.m.
going to the lake. They're
Fuck,
going to
dude,
the
I
lake.
was so confused. I just scrolled through like all the way up because I was like, what?
Started
Yeah.
drinking at like 10 a.m.
Exterior road.
I don't know
day.
why,
don't
but
know why.
I've had the image in my head that it has been night this whole time.
Nah, it's like afternoon. They're heading to the lake
They
now.
started drinking at like noon. It said.
God, fucking goals, huh?
Done that before.
We need to plan this. Please.
Yeah, we'll set it up. We'll set it up after the show. All right,
Man.
wherever you guys were, just continue on.
That's my.
Yeah,
line, right?
it'll be.
Can you repeat that one more time?
Yeah, it'll be fun.
It'll be like an orgy of sleep.
Kristen, shut the fuck up.
All right, you're an asshole. What the hell's wrong with Kyle?
Don't forget Sarah.
And Aaron.
No, Kyle of all people should know to call. Matt's his fucking best friend.
Ethan, it's not that big of a deal. We're all here. We'll find them eventually.
Shut up, Fivehead.
Kylan stares at him.
God damn.
Island's forehead isn't even big.
But she covers it with her bangs.
What does my forehead have to do with Kyle, Aaron, and Sarah? You're just jealous that Grandma loves me more than you.
You wish Grandma loved you more.
Yeah, B.
Bitch.
Wait, was it established they were related? Is
No, I totally
Okay,
was
just
thrown off
now.
by that.
that? Yeah, I was like, okay, so they're brother and sister. Okay, keeping that up. All right, get back to the subject. I'm sure there's a good reason they haven't called. They're probably just hungover.
How the fuck is that a good reason?
They brought tents, right?
Yeah, which is why none of us brought any ourselves.
Ooh.
Guys, we're gonna find them.
Maybe they're dead.
Maybe they're trying to scare us.
Better not scare us. Oh, I could see that actually.
I can definitely see Kyle doing that. I know I would. I'd bring a mask and scare the shit out of all of you, especially Kelly.
Hey.
Where's Caroline and Danielle?
I was just thinking that.
Shit, should we go look for them? They don't know we're going to the lake. Maybe they found them. Maybe I'm gonna go look. Anyone want to come with me?
Not me. I want to swim.
Me too. Well, who isn't swimming?
I'm not, but I want to get some sun.
Why don't you just swim? Because he's self-conscious about his fat ass.
All right. Let's fucking stop a second.
Okay.
I have a couple things I really want to address. First of all, there's two things about friendships. One, friends are not good enough to go looking for you if they think you're with another group of friends on the other side of the lake. All right? No friends are that good. Don't believe it. All right? But also, friends are not so shitty that they're like, he's self-conscious about his fat ass. Like, stop.
My friends are kind of like that. We don't go that far.
Dude,
we fucking roast the hell out of each other 24/7.
Yeah, like me and Nick can like. The thing is, usually fat guys can make jokes about themselves. All right, because that's when they're comfortable. But if you make a joke about a fat dude, then you're just kind of being a prick. All right, because like deep down, all those big dudes are self-conscious. All right, so let them crack their own jokes. We'll play along, but don't. We already heard enough. All right, we already heard enough. We've done enough. So, like, you don't need to rub it in.
If this was cast, watch them cast like a dude who's barely chubby. Just like, he's technically skinny.
Have you guys seen a fucking I think his name's Ethan Suppley?
Yeah.
Fucking
ripped, dude.
That dude's shredded now.
Yeah, he is.
And he used to be like 500 pounds. So I'm like, yep, that's my motivation. That's what I needed.
What's he from again?
He like
the Titans. He's on the ranch.
Like American History X. He's the big boy in that, or he's in like I think Without a Paddle. You may know him from.
He's one of the weed.
He's one of the.
He's
fucking
staring at the fucking picture in Mallrats. Also,
He's on,
yeah.
He's on that one show. He's like the brother in that one show. My Name is Earl.
Yeah.
But
that guy got fucking ripped.
Yeah, he's lost a solid 200 pounds, and he just converted it to muscle.
Nice.
So any big boys need a motivation? Go look at Ethan Suppley.
Dude's a beast.
Let's continue on. Ethan punches Kylan in the arm. Rude.
Caleb?
I said, ow. Oh.
Ethan, don't hit a girl, you douche.
She doesn't count.
She doesn't count as a girl?
She's my cousin.
Ah, there it is.
So? That doesn't give you the right to hit her.
Sarah turns away from them, annoyed.
So, I'm going to go look for them alone then. Okay, sweet.
I'll go.
Okay, how about someone who isn't a complete mess?
I'll go with you.
Thanks, Anthony.
Thanks, Anthony.
Oh, someone's going to owe me $20 in an hour.
Oh, making bets on the sex acts. I like it. Anthony walks off with Sarah. Everyone stares at Anessa in confusion.
Why is someone going to owe you $20?
Oh, me and Anthony have a bet. First one who loses their virginity owns the other one 20.
Okay. Nobody on this campsite's a virgin.
Hell no. They're all whores.
Ethan. Well, oh, never mind. Not even Ethan. He slept with Kelly.
Well, Aaron was saying earlier that he wanted to get Matt laid.
Hey, fat guys can have sex too.
Okay.
I just had to get that out there. Just based on
brother, I know.
hey, fat guys can have sex too.
Nerdy girls like you turn me on too.
Dorky chicks like you turn me on too.
There it is.
Okay, continue on, virgins.
You're a virgin?
Vanessa?
Yep.
Yep. No.
Yep, and proud of it.
He's still a slut, though.
Better than being a whore.
Brian hey, actually, is it? Because whores are making money. Just thinking about it. All right.
I mean, she's getting paid to get to. Isn't the whole bet? She's getting money to fuck.
No.
She's the whore. No.
She placed a bet on who would lose their virginity. Doesn't mean that it was her.
She's
I don't know why, but every time I see the word whore, I think of that Dave Chappelle skit where it's like, just because I'm dressed this way does not make me a whore.
All right, Brian pushes past Matt to get to the edge of the road. Matt?
What's wrong?
Just as he asks, Brian throws up into a bush. Oh.
Brian, what the fuck?
So not cool.
Exterior, woods, day. Anthony and Sarah move along the dirt path, ducking under branches as they come.
So Ethan and Kelly.
Yep.
What's the story there?
Not a love story, I'll tell you that much.
Oh, but I love love stories.
Speaking of love stories, what's going on with you, Jermaine?
Jermaine is the least of my worries right now.
What do you mean?
Say it again.
Who?
Say it again.
Brian?
There you go.
Brian? What about Brian?
You didn't hear?
Or what?
We went out on a date.
What the fuck? Oh, you're lying.
You fucker.
He asked me out of the blue, and I couldn't say no. I love him to death, but I don't want to date him. He's my friend, you know?
Why you been so quiet?
Have I?
Yes? Don't make it awkward, Sarah.
I'm not. I told him we'd talk later.
Oh, it could work. Just date him.
No.
Well, at least fuck him.
Oh! Anthony laughs. Doing so, we hear some rustling.
Shh.
What?
Did you hear that?
You're what?
Can you say listen again?
Listen.
Thanks. They go quiet. Listen intently until Anthony lets out a loud fart.
Okay. Stupid. All right.
Anthony breaks out in laughter.
I'm serious. Be quiet.
We hear more rustling down a path.
Okay, I heard that.
They turn to the path. God damn it.
Okay.
I gotta recover. Fart jokes get me every time.
Okay. No.
You fart in your sleep. For real.
You poop in your dreams. You poop for real.
Oh my goodness.
You fight in your dreams. You fight for real.
Oh, that was funny. That was good. That was a good reference. All right. They
I'm a
turn.
little tipsy. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I've taken like 4 shots while you guys were reading. So they turn.
Hoping water, right?
I'm still reading. Okay. No, I have bread.
I got bread.
All right. I'm still reading. Okay. I'm not fucking up my words. We're good. We're good. We're good. They turn to the path next of them, watching as Lacey enters their sight, running toward them with her headphones on.
Oh, it's just a blonde. A very hot blonde.
Nice. Noticing them, Lacey stops, removing her headphones.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm Anthony.
He lends out his hand, Lacey gingerly shaking it.
Lacey, you guys live in the area?
Oh, we're just camping for a friend's birthday.
Illegal campers, huh? You guys are brave.
Well, what can I say?
Did you happen to see any other people today? No, just you two. Why? Well, we kind of lost our friends. When did you guys arrive? A few hours ago. Oh, well, no, I haven't seen anyone.
No. There's a possibility they could be on the other side of the lake.
Oh, trust me, they wouldn't be.
Huh?
Ethan said they turned on the first entrance, so I'm guessing they're on this side.
Makes sense.
You guys happen to like pizza?
No.
Pizza time.
Anthony and Sarah stare. Did she just ask that?
You guys can come over if you want. My dad's ordering. Sure.
Lacey can tell that she completely just made it awkward.
I'm sorry. I just for a while. Sadly, I don't have any friends here. It's okay.
You can chill with us these next couple days if you want.
Yeah, you're welcome to. Thanks.
Thank God. The door's still open to see Lacey naked. Lacey steps past them. Anthony and Sarah follow, exchanging looks that read, seriously? Someone's POV in the woods, watching them. Exterior, Crystal Lake, day. Matt, Joey, Anessa, and Kelly swim in the lake. Kylan, Ethan, Kristen, and Brian lay on the sand, using the sun to their advantage. Ethan has his eyes on one thing at the moment. Kelly Shaw.
Isn't she beautiful?
Shut the fuck up, Ethan. Kristen and Kylan look to where he's staring.
Oh my god.
Then, can you admit you like her?
But I don't.
So you're just going to use her until you get a girlfriend?
Pretty much.
But,
Kalen, I'm not having this conversation with you again.
Kristen, what are your thoughts on the matter?
Kelly's a skank. See? And Ethan's a pig. Hey! So I think they should date.
Even exactly. Date. Girls have feelings, you know. They don't like to be used.
Kelly doesn't mind. Watch. Hey, Kelly!
From the water, Kelly shades her eyes to get a better look at everyone up on the beach.
What?
Or are you supposed to show Brian your boobs?
Brian suddenly sits up, using all the strength he has left to open his eyes.
Oh, yeah, I guess.
Well, get on it.
Kelly swims up shore, quickly removes her top as she emerges from the water. Hey, shots, boys! Boobs!
What the fuck?
Kelly, go away.
With a laugh, she dives back into the lake, hopefully topless.
It was definitely worth it. My man.
My man! Oh, that's good. All right, in the lake, Anessa swims over to Matt, who stares in Kelly's direction.
So, Matt, did Anthony ever tell you I was dying to meet you?
No.
Yeah, I kind of create your Facebook a lot, actually. Kind of had a weird fascination with you.
How so?
Oh, I think you're cute.
No.
Really?
Yeah, and you know what? I'm going to university this year, and I think now is the perfect time to just let loose, you know?
Yes. Or at least I think so.
I want to have
Matt's eyes widen. Is she really gonna say it?
fun. Let's go for a hike.
A hike?
Yeah, come on, just me and you.
Son of a bitch. Anessa grabs his hand as they begin up shore. On the beach, Matt and Anessa produce a shade over everyone as they approach, catching their attention.
We're going for a hike.
Matt and Anessa slip on their sandals, head up to the beach with nothing but their bathing suits on. I mean, let's be real. Like, you know, Matt thinks he just got cock teased, but they going off somewhere. They gonna do the deed. They gonna do the deed.
There's still hope.
Yeah, he's got it.
I thought, dude, so when Matt said hike, the thing Ethan said when we shot that first, but we did anal. The whole 9 yards.
But we did anal. But this next line sounds like it may be a cock block. Let's continue on.
Yeah.
Say it one more time, please. Sorry.
Oh, that sounds like a great idea.
As Kylan goes to get up.
You're not coming.
Damn, I told you. Someone's POV, watching as Matt and Anessa approach the dirt road. Exterior, woods, day. Anthony, Sarah, and Lacey continue on the dirt path.
So, you said you haven't been at your dad's for a while? Bit more than a few months now. I have an apartment down in California for school.
Damn.
You take summer classes?
No.
Oh. It took you long enough to come visit your poor dad.
Yeah, I know. It's just, I don't really like it here.
How come?
I did, but I don't know. I didn't really want to get into it. That's fine.
Exterior lakeside home. Moments later, they sally forth from the woods. Sarah and Anthony stop dead in their tracks, gaze upon the beautiful home.
Holy. Rich much?
My dad's a writer.
What?
Writes novels. What's his name? Patrick Summers.
Never heard of him.
I have.
Interior lakeside home foyer. Seconds later, they enter the home. Sarah and Anthony again stopping dead in their tracks, gazing.
Dad. Home.
There is no answer.
Already went to get the pizza. I really got to meet him. He's not as interesting as you think. Oh, I don't care. As long as I get to meet him, my sister would be totally jealous.
We hear a noise outside. Lacey moves to a window. Lacey's POV, front yard. A police car moving up the driveway. Back to Lacey, who stares, bewildered.
What is it?
Police? Police?
Shit, we're illegally camping.
You guys can be my friends for all they know.
The basement door flies open behind them. It's Patrick. Say it again.
You called?
He notices Anthony and Sarah.
Who are your friends?
The police are here.
What do you mean they're here?
I mean, they're here.
Exterior ravine, day. A descending hill. On it, a plateau that overlooks the ravine. On the plateau lays Matt and Nessa making out at a boy.
Ooh. I'm really liking this hike.
I can take you up and down. Do you say stop? Do you say stop?
Oh my god.
Shit.
She smiles, returning her lips onto his.
You want to lose a bet?
What bet? Oh, no. I don't want to lose my bet.
Why not? It's only $20.
It's not only $20. It's my virginity. Once it's gone, you can never get it back.
I am aware of that.
They continue, hands groping about. After a few, Matt unlocks.
Come on, I'll get ragging rights.
Is that what I am to you? Something to brag about?
No?
Yeah. She sits up, turns her back to him.
Go away.
Come on, Anessa, live a little.
Aren't you a virgin too?
Yes,
Why are you being so pushy?
because I'm a virgin.
Anthony's a virgin too. He's not pushy.
Is he in my position right now?
What position? Me rejecting you?
Oof.
Boom!
Boom.
Damn.
Boom roasted.
Do you think I'm cute?
Yeah.
Cute enough to date?
Yeah.
Okay, if we do this, I'll take you on a date. How about that?
What a fucking awful line.
What?
This guy.
Yo.
How about oh my god.
He's working back when we're on, then getting a triple.
Listen, let's be clear. I've known my position this whole script. My position this whole script has been to see everybody get naked. All right? I understand where I'm coming in from. But still, you don't do that. That is not the way. He should have said something along the lines of, maybe like, hey, you're right. Maybe we should date a little bit first. If you're interested, let's go out sometime. No. He's like, you know what? Let's fuck, and then maybe I'll take you out. How's that sound?
He's like, I'll take you to McDonald's if we.
It better be Pizza Ranch or bust, bro.
Fuck. Not everybody's as big as us, Bailey. Not everybody needs a buffet. Listen, I'm gonna tell it to Rachel tomorrow. Hey, listen, you want to make this work? We gotta go to Pizza Ranch. You want to make this work? We're gonna have to make it to Pizza Ranch. We need the buffet, or I'm done. All right. Anessa stares, her look of anger turning straight. What?
Fine. Only if you have a protection.
Dude,
Protection.
what?
You have a protection.
Dude, listen, I don't know what's gonna happen, but this better turn. This better be like, ha, psych! Fuck you, Matt! I'm gonna go fuck Anthony. That's what better happen here.
Psych.
There's no way that pickup line would work. It's so stupid.
Listen, it's 2010. I'm not saying people are dumb back
Dude,
then. People are dumb back then.
Women are better than that. She would be like, you're fucking disgusting.
All women are queens.
All
Riley.
women deserve better. Every girl deserves to go to a ball.
The script.
Do you know what movie that's from, guys? Every pretty girl deserves to go to a ball.
Oh shit!
Oh my god, I've heard that. What is that fucking movie?
Pretty girl in the
Fine, but if I win, I'm gonna take that pretty little girl of yours to a ball. Because every
Yes
pretty
Man.
girl does. Yeah, it's from Yes Man. Yeah.
Yes. I fucking
I
love that
haven't
movie.
seen that in so fucking
I haven't
long.
seen that movie in ages. Holy shit.
Dude, I don't know
God,
where that
that's
came
good.
from because I haven't seen it forever either, but it just clicked.
It's one of Jim Carrey's better, newer movies, I think.
Dude, okay, I know this is off topic. I'm aware. I'm sorry. But, like, the part in that movie when he's, like, panicking because he said no, and then he walks out by the car and then the cat meows, and he's just like, oh, Jesus! And he flips over the car. That is, like, the funniest fucking moment in, like, movie history.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, Jesus! And okay, sorry. Matt stares.
You don't.
You don't.
Ethan does. It's in his bag.
Why do you know that?
Because he was bragging about Kelly.
Just go get it already.
Vanessa, I just want to say you look ravish in your bikini. I also want to say that I think I'm in love with you.
Fuck off. I'm done. Let's cancel the episode. Let's cancel the episode.
We're done.
We're done.
You better hurry before I change my mind.
Matt jumps to his feet, slips on his sandals, and rushes out of sight. Anessa lays back down on the plateau. Exterior, woods, day. Matt runs as fast as his sandals allow him to, passing tree after tree like it's his job. Stripes of sunlight shoot through the trees. Exterior, ravine, day. He's gonna die before he gets fucking laid. Good. Fuck you, Matt. It's his birthday, though, right? He's the birthday boy?
Yeah, it is.
Rip. Sorry,
No
bud.
birthday sex for you.
Yeah, fuck off. All right, exterior, ravine, day. Anessa basks in the sun, her eyes closed, deep in thought. Someone's POV in the woods watching her. Exterior, woods, day. Matt speeds through. We can tell he's running out of breath, but it doesn't stop him. Just as he jumps over a log, a coil of rope tightens around his ankle, sweeping him up off the ground, his feet lifting above his head. He hangs in place. Feet from the ground, upside down, up like a wild animal. Confused, he looks up at his ankle, sees he has been caught in a rope sling. The most cliche booby trap there is.
Are you fucking kidding me?
He looks left of him. Matt's upside down POV. The tree. A sharp, jagged branch sticks out from it just inches from his face. Back to Matt, whose eyes widen in fright.
Whoa.
Exterior, ravine, day, laying down the plateau.
Vanessa!
Her eyes open. She turns to the woods.
Vanessa, I'm trapped!
She gets up, slips on her sandals, and begins for the woods. Exterior, woods, day. Matt's skin beams red. We can tell he is getting anxious.
Vanessa!
Shut up. I can hear you. I'm coming.
Matt lets out a sigh of relief. He looks back at the jagged branch, his relief quickly turning to fear. Leaves crunch behind him.
I know, it's not funny, just help me down.
He spins himself around in the sling. Matt's upside down POV. Jason. Peering into him, back to Matt, who stares back blankly. Jason grabs him by the hair, slowly pulling him away from the branch, only to swing him back head first. Anessa moves deeper into the woods, on lookout for...
Matt?
There is no answer. Matt finally enters her vision, hung upside down. The jagged branch popped through his head. The pointed tip emerged from his mouth. Anessa screams. She whirls around, so find. Jason is standing further back, his machete ready for action. She races off in the opposite direction. If it weren't for Jason, this scene would be a carbon copy of something off of Baywatch. Okay. Exterior, ravine. Anessa dives bum first down the hill, sliding past the plateau into the ravine. Jason kicks off her sandal... Oh, sorry. I read the bottom line before the top line. Jason did not kick off his sandals. Let me repeat. She kicks off her sandals, glimpsing up the hill to find Jason standing up top. He lobs the machete over it, slicing off a chunk of her hair. Oh, wow. Nicking her shoulder in the process. The machete continues past her, piercing into the soil. Noticing this, Anessa tries to obtain it, but it's too deep in the ground. It's soil. Fucking man up. Fuck it. She again takes off.
Somebody help me!
Jason reaches to where he threw the machete, extracting it from the soil with ease. Inessa throws a glance back, can see that Jason's gaining up on her. She turns back at the last second, tearing through a row of thorn bushes. She flies out the other end, hits the ground hard, wearing fresh cuts. As she scrambles to her feet, she discovers Aaron's F-150 truck smashed into a tree with no one inside, the hood stained with blood. Behind her, Jason shoots through the row of thorn bushes. With a scream, Inessa bolts up the hill, tripping over her own feet. She spots a big scraggy rock next to her. Grabbing it, she hurls it, striking Jason's head, the hit dropping him to the ground. In surprise, Inessa leaps up, finishes up the hill. Exterior dirt road. Inessa stops, hoping to see cars riding by, but nothing.
Someone help!
She continues running, approaches. Exterior clearing. Inessa halts, spins around to see 4 tents, one flattened, birthday banners, cheap necklaces hung from surrounding trees. Kyle, Aaron, and Sarah's setup.
Oh my god.
Inessa hears a noise on the dirt road. With a shriek, she jumps in one of the tents to hide. Interior tent. She closes the entrance, begins to cry as she backs away from it. With a wipe of the eyes, she scans the tent to find a backpack. She digs inside, pulling out a pocket knife. Oh no, not the pocket knife. Not again! She faces the door of the tent, knife poised when, from behind her, the machete rips through the wall of the tent, bursting into her back and onto her chest, causing a vicious eruption of blood. The machete disappears back outside. Inessa's body collapses to the mattress, her head dropping to the pillow. Exterior, lakeside home, dusk. Everything seems normal except for the police car parked out front. The sunlight is fading fast. Interior, lakeside home, upstairs hallway, dusk. Patrick follows a couple police cars into his bedroom, one of these officers being Noah.
I'm getting ridiculous.
We have to be safe, Mr. Summer.
They enter the bedroom. Across the hall, Lacey steps out from her bedroom, moves to the doorway of her dad's bedroom.
Dad, can you come here?
After a moment, Patrick steps into the hall.
What is it?
Can Anthony and Sarah go now?
What did I tell you? The police don't want anyone leaving right now.
How much longer?
I don't know.
I've already been here a couple hours now.
He ignores this, walking back into his bedroom. Lacey rolls her eyes, about to head back for her room, but stops, listening on her dad and Noah instead.
You a fan of jewelry, Mr. Summers?
Wives. Haven't gotten around to boxing them yet.
Lacey shakes her head. How can he have completely given up?
This one's really nice.
Yeah, it was her mother's. Must be worth tens of thousands.
Lacey turns back to the room, about to walk in, but stops herself. Instead, she heads back for her own bedroom. Interior, lakeside home. Lacey's bedroom, dusk. Sarah and Anthony chill in the bed with a bag of chips between them. They have never looked so bored.
We're too nice.
I agree. We should just go.
We can't.
Why the hell are the police here anyway?
No idea.
Sarah grabs a handful of chips, looks up to see Anthony glaring at her. Sarah?
What?
Stop wasting the chips. That's a family heirloom. I needed to put that line somewhere. I've been waiting for it this whole time.
Thank you for your improv, sir.
Thank you.
How am I wasting them?
Lacey enters the bedroom, letting out a sigh of frustration.
I'm sorry, guys. It's okay. No, it's not.
I'm guessing you're going to want to drink your frustration away tonight?
Ada babe. Lacey doesn't reply. She's deep in thought.
Lacey?
Yeah, that would be nice. Thanks.
Every time I hear that deep in thought line, it brings me right back to Scream 2. Is you three look deep in thought. Like that line. I've almost said it like Ghostface like 4 times. All right, Sarah's eyes come across a picture on the dresser. She gets up off the bed to get closer look. Insert picture. Woman in her 40s, absolutely gorgeous with long, flowing blonde hair. The woman's hand rests upon her cheek, a lovely ring upon her finger.
Is this your mom? She's beautiful. That's her.
Lacey steps closer to view the picture.
My boyfriends always used to have more of a crush on her than they did for me. Aw, that's cute.
Where is she?
She went missing last year.
That was
Oh.
all right. What's her?
Sorry.
was in the area, actually, which is kind of the reason why I'm not too fond of this place. A lot of people go missing in the area. I'm surprised you're camping here right now. You heard about those murders, right?
What murders?
A couple of nights ago, about 10 people were killed, slashed to death by some psycho. You kidding me? Here at Crystal Lake? Yeah, that's why the police are here. I think my dad's a suspect. Don't worry, though. They're wrong. Or at least I hope so.
Oh, you hope. Okay, cool.
I hope so.
I hope so.
I hope so. Three of our friends came yesterday to set up. They're supposed to call us, but they never did.
Well, those murders happened a couple of nights ago. I'm sure they're fine. The killer's still on the loose?
Lacey doesn't know how to respond. Interior lakeside home, upstairs hallway. Noah and fellow police officer rush out from Patrick's bedroom. Hurry downstairs. Interior lakeside home, Lacey's bedroom. Hearing the commotion outside the room, Lacey walks out. Interior lakeside home, upstairs hallway. She looks over to the railing down at her dad in the foyer.
The police leave?
Patrick, my homie?
Oh, I didn't even hear the why. They found another body.
Wait, nope.
They found another body.
Can you say the yeah again?
Oh, yeah.
Why?
They found another body.
That was perfect immersion right there.
Fuck off. Fuck off.
Hold it.
A couple of nights ago?
Out, cutting out, fucking irritating.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Now they don't know.
Okay. They don't know.
They don't know?
No.
Shit.
What?
Exterior lakeside home, dusk. Sarah and Anthony fly out of the house, rush down the driveway, beyond frantic. Lacey steps onto the porch behind them.
Let's get everyone here for the night. I'm sure they're okay.
Sarah and Anthony continue. Never been more scared in their lives.
I don't think this psycho could have got them last night, do you?
I don't want to think about... I don't want to think about...
It.
Let's not be there.
I don't want to think about...
We need to start doing these in person, boys. We need to have like a group studio that's somewhere in between all of our homes.
Indianapolis.
Indianapolis, suck a dick.
It's like, yeah, Indianapolis would be great.
Let's get a big ass house and do what I said last summer. Team 10 of fucking horror. Let's go.
I hear Miami.
Why?
Miami?
Why would you want to go to Miami?
Because the beaches.
Let's go to a place where a horror film was shot that is
Southport.
also unbelievably beautiful.
New Jersey.
Southport, North Carolina, baby. Dude, I was looking at
There you
houses
go.
actually with Rachel the other day in Southport. Bro, I want to go. I serious. Like, and Rachel's like, we're not going to a place just because a film was shot there. I'm like, it's not, dude. Like, look at this place, bro. Look at it, dude. There's like the house. It's not only is all the homes are beautiful, but you're on the fucking ocean. There's a river that runs. There's a river that runs right through Southport. Yes, hurricanes are a risk, but that's a risk I'm willing to take.
Risk? There's insurance for that.
Yeah, we got fucking insurance. Let's go to Southport and eat fish every day and get mercury
Start
poisoning.
a fucking fishing company, and we can do the podcast at the same time.
Fuck, I mean, come on. I mean,
Little Mad Fishing Company.
little.
Yes.
Write that down. Write that down. Write that down.
Write that down. Write that down.
I'm just saying, we'll work on the details afterwards. We'll make it happen.
Sure.
Okay, continuing on. Exterior Crystal Lake, dusk. Everyone begins on the beach. Ethan and Kelly lead the pack. Kylan, Brian, Joey, and Kristen follow behind.
Love how we're here for Matt's birthday, and he disappears on us.
Oh, well, right now, Anessa's giving him her present. That's all.
And she calls me a slut.
Kristen looks Brian up and down.
You feeling better now, Brian?
Yeah, I'm feeling all right. Fuck alcohol, though. Seriously, what good does it do?
Hey.
I'm Matt Lade.
Oh, yes, that is true.
We're all sitting, like three of us sitting over here drunk. Hey. Ethan and Kelly veer off into a path.
Then where are you going?
You guys go to the campsite. I'll meet you there.
Everyone's probably waiting for us.
Me and Kelly are just gonna go for a walk.
They continue, stepping into the woods.
A walk.
I'm not sure it stays a walk.
Oh, what a fucking cockblock.
Gosh, he's a bitch.
Yeah, what the fuck, Kylan?
Someone kill her.
And or Kaylin. You guys keep saying it different than me. I keep saying Kylan because I think of Callie. And I'm just like assuming it's Kylan.
Like Griffin.
Blake, what?
Blake.
Blake. Yeah, potato, Bows. Come on.
Bows.
See? Bows boys. You know, I have unique jokes like that all the time, but nobody keeps up with them.
I got it.
Thanks. This is why we're friends. This is why we made this podcast work.
That's right.
All right, Kylan runs over, squeezing between Ethan and Kelly.
Cuz.
Get the fuck out of here.
Oh, it's I forgot they were cousins. Dude,
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now, I got a lot of cousins. I would never cockblock one of them unless they were like 14.
No.
Like 14.
Then I'd be like, hey, maybe we should wait a little bit. Maybe we should take a step back, think about the choices we're making.
Jesus.
Y'all bitches need Jesus. All right. Brian, Joey, and Kristen watch as the others get swallowed up by the woods.
I'm gonna go with them. You guys set up the campfire.
Brian is next to disappear, leaving Joey and Kristen alone.
Pieces of shit.
Interior lakeside home kitchen night. Patrick Summers sits at the kitchen table talking on the phone. Lacey goes through the cupboards in search for food.
Jessica, I don't know if it's the right or the best of time right now. God damn, I can't fucking read today.
Lacey opens the freezer, takes out a box of Pizza Pops.
Yeah, I know, but I should stay.
Lacey unwraps a couple, throws them onto a plate.
Yeah, I guess you're right. You win. I'll come.
Lacey pops open the microwave, places the plate inside.
I'll see you soon. Love you too.
Lacey turns on the microwave just as her dad gets off the phone.
You love Jessica now. That's interesting.
Lacey, stop it. You want to see me wallow forever?
Yeah.
In all seriousness, actually, what she went missing? How long when she go missing?
It's only been like a year.
Like,
Well, less than that, maybe? I don't know.
it's one thing if she died and it's been a year, but like she's been missing and you're still it's still an open case.
Missing with a possibility of her being alive.
Yeah, like you gotta wait. I think you should be. I think Lacey's correct in this point. Like, I probably would be frustrated with my father if that was the case. Come on, like we could still find her. The case is still open. You know, have some fucking respect, Dad.
Yeah.
Patrick's pulling a John from Halloween H2O. He's like, God, listen to me. Mom is dead.
Well,
Michael Myers is dead.
it's 20 years.
It's been 1 year, Lacey.
Where do you think it's
He's
been all
dead.
this time? Where do you think it's been all this time? 20 years. Good times. I'll try to watch Halloween H2O after this. All right, he exits into the foyer.
I'll be back in a few hours. Your friends are coming, right?
Yeah, I don't know when exactly. So I might be home alone for the next hour with a psycho on the loose.
She hears that's a good line. She hears the front door open and close.
Like you care.
She looks at the microwave. A light bulb goes off in her head. Interior lakeside home, Patrick's bedroom night. Close on a drawer flying open. It's Lacey, shuffling through a ton of jewelry in her mother's dresser. A diamond ring is picked up. It's not the one she is looking for. Lacey picks up another. Not the one. Another. Bingo. It's the ring her mother wears from the picture in her room. It is massive. The one her father referred to being...
Worth tens of thousands.
Family heirloom.
She turns the lamp switch on the nightstand, illuminating the room. She picks up the phone and dials a number. Waiting for an answer, she opens a drawer in the nightstand to help pass the time. She spots a picture of a woman inside, her mother's age, with blonde, short hair. It's...
Jessica. Hello?
Hello?
It's Susan. Hi, it's Lacey. Lacey, hi. How are you? I'm managing. What's the matter? I'm trying to have a
No,
conversation.
you're doing good.
You're doing good, bud.
What's the matter? Just have a quick question regarding Mom. Of course. Ask away. No, Grandma's ring. Which one? The one your mother was in love with? Yes, that one.
I love how your instinct is to talk really slow and really fast.
Of course I know it. Used to see it every day of my life. My mom ever take it off? Rarely. I'm pretty sure she didn't even take it off in the shower.
You sound like Biff. Biff?
Biff.
You don't sound like Biff. You sound like George. talking to
Marty.
All
All right.
Oh, Biff.
McFly.
All right.
Don't con me, Biff.
Don't cut. Okay.
Hi, Marty.
Oh, hi, Marty. Mr. McFly, your new book came in.
Oh, hi, Marty.
Oh, hi, Marty. All right, Lacey holds the ring in her hand, her eyes glued to it.
I'm holding it right now. Oh, that's strange. Maybe she took it off to go swimming in the lake.
That almost sounded like you were doing the all Sid in a high pitched voice.
Yeah. Oh, God, honestly, that's like a lot more accurate than you would think. Oh, now, Bev.
Oh, that's strange, Beth.
All right, now, Beth.
Okay.
She never went swimming in the lake. Oh, that's strange. I don't know, Lacey.
Oh my God, you're talking like the ant in Sleepaway Camp, and I just realized that. Oh my God, no.
What are your thoughts on Jessica, Mom's friend? Never really cared for her. She always seemed a bit sneaky.
That's like fucking Felissa. That's Felissa right there.
And I was right. Seeing as though she was fucking your father, pardon my language.
Oh, my dick. Oh, my dick.
Oh, dude, that's so Felissa. Oh, my dick.
Oh, my
Alright, so
dick.
she's just gonna have a new voice every single
Oh,
paragraph.
dude, my fucking jaw hurts. Oh, my God. Fuck. Whew. Okay. By the way, if you guys don't listen to Casualty Friday, I recommend it. Felissa's
it's great, man.
Felissa cracks me up, dude. Felissa's so funny. Tiffany Shepis is too, man. I wish she was more well known because Tiffany Shepis is hilarious. All right, moving on. Lacey closely analyzes the ring underneath the lamp, spots some tiny red dabs on the white stone.
Oh my God. Why do you ask?
Yeah, Lacey, why do you ask?
Her eyes point to the phone. Lacey's POV, the phone. The red light flashes. It's in use by another telephone in the home.
What is this,
Calls coming
1980s?
The calls are coming from inside the house.
I just watched that the other day. Yes.
Dude, in all seriousness though, I know that movie like is hated, but that line is so good. It gives me goosebumps, man.
First time I saw that, I was like, my God.
By God. All right, back to Lacey. Dude, Patrick, by the way, is a fucking psychopath. He needs to get his shit worked out.
He's a writer, man.
Fucking right. We said it. Writers are fucking nuts. They need to get it together.
Every one of them.
If you're just a writer listening to this, get it together. All right?
I don't know who you are. Just get your act together.
I don't know who you are.
Come on.
I don't know who you are. I don't know what you want. If you're looking for ransom, I tell you I don't have money. We're not gonna do it. We'll do it later.
Yeah.
Back to Lacey, who slams down the phone.
Shit.
Interior lakeside home, upstairs hallway. Lacey throws herself to the railing, intently listens.
I'm sorry about that, Susan. Okay, I will let you know. Bye.
She takes off into her bedroom, closes the door. Exterior campsite night. Joey drops a few pieces of wood into the fire pit. We hear movement in the tent. Joey turns to it.
Bring out the bug spray, too. These mosquitoes are pissing me off.
Yes, master.
Kristen steps out from the tent. In her hands, a lighter and some bug spray. A blanket hangs over her shoulder. There are cops outside. I'm getting nervous. Just That always happens. Just kidding. I'm used to it. All right, let me start again. Kristen steps out from the tent. In her hands, a lighter and some bug spray. Blanket hangs over her shoulder as well. She passes the mini grill on her way over. 2 hot dog roasters lay on top of it.
Hurry up.
Fuck you.
She throws the items to his feet.
You're a piece of shit.
All right, again. Fuck you.
They're about to have makeup sex. Joey picks up the lighter, igniting it over the pit. Kristen unfolds her blanket, spreading it out in the grass. Doing this, a bright flash shines from the corner of her eye. The fire. Joey steps back from it.
Oh, that's a fire.
It's all right.
That's a knife.
That's a knife.
You're right. You might need a bit more wood.
Peter.
There it is.
Oh, there it is.
Well.
Before Kristen can sit down in the blanket.
Want to grab some for me?
Are you serious?
Please.
But there's spiders.
What wood is he talking about?
I was thinking his cock the whole time.
It's a double entendre. He wants her to grab both.
But it sounds like he's trying to hook up with Kelly. Oh, wait, no, he's not. Sorry. Continue on.
Oh, mate.
Can you go back from the Who Are You? Joey?
What is that?
Joey.
Where is that? Hold on.
It's from after the But They're Spiders.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. I was thinking about the spiders being crabs. Who are you, Kelly?
Fine. I'll do the man's job.
Joey rolls his eyes as Kristen heads for the woods. She passes on the grill once again. Not only 1 hot dog roaster lays on top of it, the other one gone. Oh, man, no one's going to get laid in this movie. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Joey glances about, spotting the bug spray by the blanket. He goes to grab it when a scream echoes out. That of Kristen. Exterior woods. Kristen shakes in terror, picking spiderwebs out from her hair.
What's wrong?
I walked into a spider web.
Oh, wow. Just grab some wood and shut the fuck up.
Oh, Jesus.
Damn.
Fucking shit, dude. God.
Joey?
Jesus. As Kristen turns around, she is struck with true fear. Kristen's POV. Hot dog roaster held by Jason, advancing in on her. Back to Kristen as both ends of the roaster encounter both of her eyes. Dead. Rip. Exterior campsite. Close on, the can of bug spray held by Joey. He uses it on his legs and arms, wherever his skin is exposed. Jason steps out from the woods, hunting forth on Joey. Hearing leaves crunch behind him, Joey turns around to find no one's there. A beat. He turns back to the fire, bumps into Jason. The can of bug spray is taken from Joey's hand and lodged into his mouth, the impact knocking him to the ground. His screams muffled from the can. Jason lifts him back up, forcing his face into the fire. It's gonna blow the fuck up, boys. His eyelids quickly melt off from the heat, his skin folding off like strips of wallpaper. The bug spray overheats, exploding his head into pieces, his brains covering the entire campsite.
Okay.
That's pretty lit.
Michael Bay, I see you.
Michael Bay, I see you, boy.
Yeah.
Michael Bay did do the remake.
Mhm.
Don't forget that.
We produced it. He didn't do it.
I mean, he was on set like every day.
I can only imagine that head exploding and then like half the campsite because Michael Bay loves huge explosions.
Boom, boom.
Like fucking like 3 trees fall over and shit. That'd be awesome.
You got a fucking napalm strike coming in any minute.
Oh, that'd be sick.
It's like Nightmare 13.
Yeah.
Fuck. You had to bring that up.
The Nightmare
fucking
Mobile.
missile.
Yeah.
You got Nightmare Mobile.
All right, exterior dirt road night. The 4, Ethan, Kelly, Kylan, and Brian walk the road.
Damn, it got dark.
Yeah, that's what happens when the sun goes down, Galen.
Oh, shut the fuck up. Kylan glares at him.
Why are you always a dick?
I'm not. You're the one calling me fat.
Yeah, after you say I have a big forehead or that I have horse teeth.
But you do have horse teeth.
At least I don't weigh as much as a horse.
Oof.
Oh, God.
Cuts deep every time.
Guys, yeah. Guys, can we all just love each other? I do love Ethan. I just love him better if he lost like 20 pounds.
And I'd love Kalen once Hell froze over.
Good. Well, we could try and work on that.
Kelly takes out her phone. Still no bars.
Ugh, I hate this place. Let's just head back to camp and drink or something.
Why?
Because it's not like we could do anything with them here. Oh, ice. Oh, see, I knew it.
Thanks, Kalen. Thanks, Brian. You just had to join, didn't you?
There is rustling in the distance.
What was that? A squirrel?
They look to where the noise came from, seeing Anthony and Sarah emerging from the darkness. Ethan is happy to see them.
Anthony, Sarah, where have you been?
Okay, don't panic. There's a killer on the loose.
What?
In the area.
Shut up. That's not funny.
We're not kidding, Kelly.
By the tone in Sarah's voice, everyone can tell this is definitely not a joke.
Where is everyone?
Everyone's split up. Kristen and Joey for sure should be at the campsite, though.
Take them to Lacey's. I'll go look for the others.
Alone?
A beat.
I'll go with Sarah.
Fine, let's go.
Sarah and
All right,
Brian.
one sec.
Yep.
So I'm guessing now that everyone knows what's going on, we've lost all chances of a sex scene, correct?
Honestly, yeah, and I'm so upset.
There's like nothing happened between anybody whatsoever besides like the makeout session between Matt and Vanessa. So.
Like, we only got 2 shots the whole script, and I'm so upset.
So they gave me a 5-minute long sex scene in the first one, but nothing in the second film. I'm done.
Yeah, honestly, if you think about it, we got a full fucking porno scene in the first movie. 2 of them, in
True
fact.
story.
And now I'm sitting here waiting for my next porno scene, and there's nothing. You think a flash from Kelly's going to do the job? It's not. All right?
We also got some fantastic dialogue in the first one. Obviously, not only the wonderful compliments Trent was
tits are
slinging at that
stupendous.
girl, but also the never forgettable. I'm not going out there with a boner.
Yeah,
They're the boner.
I'm not going out there with a boner. Honestly, if I had $1 for how many times I've said that, unreal.
And you can't forget, may the force be with your schlong.
Nobody even understands that one.
I fucking
Yeah.
love that line.
I do too.
That one just kind of sneaks by. Oh, it's
I was like fucking 13 when I saw that, maybe even younger, and I was like, oh, there we go.
honestly, I bet you there's still like a handful of people that if they're going on to fucking Pornhub and doing their thing, they still look up Friday the 13th sex scene.
they probably seen it and didn't know what it was. Like, oh yeah.
Like there's like uncut versions on Pornhub and shit where it's just the sex scene, nothing in between. And like that's enough. That's all we need.
Like both of them from the beginning and the end.
Yeah, like that's all we need. We're done.
That's the movie right there.
I'm just saying I don't have that same experience in the script, and I'm really upset about it. Honestly, both of the boobs scenes and even the dick scenes, if we're all fair here. I'm okay with having some dicks. All right. Every time that something like that happened, it came in a manner that was not sexual. So every time we saw a dick, quote unquote, they were taking a piss or something, or it was Fez, changing in the fucking tent. Every time we saw a boob, it was somebody changing in a tent, or it was flashing Brian, who has never drank before, and then she dove back in the water. Not all that sexual. And you know what? I'm offended. I'm offended as a Friday the 13th fan.
This is the weirdest Friday film I've ever read.
I mean, this is like part 6, but it's not good. All right? Part 6 gets away with not having a sex scene. Pardon me. I'll correct myself.
Yeah.
Part 6 gets off by not having any nudity, okay? Because it is so good and it has good characters and a good story and yada yada yada. This movie doesn't have that, so we need more boobs.
You're losing me. I'm getting bored already.
Come on, at least there was a memorable sex scene in the remake. Now we have nothing. What do we even watch these movies for? What, the characters? The kills? No. Blake, what?
Blake.
Oh no, they killed that one guy. Where's the tits? I don't care anymore.
What? I got his face out and all I heard was, wait.
I think Elijah was making a point, but it got lost in translation.
Okay.
Face out for a minute. I was like,
Okay, let's continue on. Sarah and Brian depart from the group. Maybe it's not too late. Sarah and Brian can make something happen. We'll see what happens. Or we have a threesome with Ethan, Caitlin, and Kelly. Ethan, Caitlin, and Kelly, Sarah, and Anthony. Okay, so a full orgy. They mentioned orgies earlier. It's a quadrigon. Dude, what a callback. That was so good.
a square.
Oh, my goodness. All right, so Ethan, Kylan, and Kelly stare at Anthony.
Hey, let's go.
Tell me right now if this is a joke or not.
It's not. I'll explain on the way. Come on.
Interior lakeside home, upstairs hallway, night. We hear footsteps slowly make their way up the staircase.
Lacey?
Patrick looms up top, sees that the only closed door in the hall belongs to Lacey's bedroom.
Lacey? What are you doing?
Interior lakeside home, Lacey's bedroom, night. Lacey opens up her bedroom window. It's quite a long drop.
Shit.
Her bedroom door quickly opens. Patrick stands in the doorway, intrigued.
Lacey, what's going on?
She grabs a pair of scissors off the desk.
Don't come near me.
What are you doing?
You killed Mom, didn't you?
What?
She never took that ring off. Never. She wouldn't have taken it off to go for a walk.
Lacey, stop this right now.
He moves in on her. She swings forward, piercing his hand, drawing blood.
Oh, bitch. No, I'm
Get away from me.
Ouch.
Lacey, you don't want to do this.
Or what? You'll kill me?
Lacey.
What? You'll kill my wife?
What are you gonna kill?
Kill my wife?
Oh God, damn it!
There's blood on the ring. I saw it. Is
What are you talking about?
that why the police were here? Or did you murder those other people too?
I did not murder again.
He said it! He said it! Lacey steps back in shock.
Gain?
Game
Again?
What?
Patrick laughs to himself. He's taking a turn here, boys. Slowly stepping closer to Lacey.
Stand back.
She doesn't have time to finish, seeing as Patrick grabs her throat, tossing away the scissors with his other hand.
I never wanted to do this.
Lacey digs her nails, and this is fucking wild, boys. Yeah, I will say, yeah, hats off to this little fucking, internal struggle. While it could be developed better, this is unique. It's different for a Friday film.
This is Secret Window and Friday the 13th put into one.
Yeah.
This is a Scream twist. This is a Scream twist in a Friday the 13th movie, and so far it's working.
Yeah, I don't mind. Yeah. Lacey digs her nails into his arms. It doesn't stop him. She lifts a knee, strikes his groin. This stops him. She pushes, as it should. She pushes past him, but he quickly recovers, grabbing the back of her hair. He flings her against the dresser, knocking the picture of her mother down beside her. As Patrick grabs another handful of Lacey's hair, she cracks the frame over his head, kicks him in the chest, the force sending him halfway across the room. She springs up to her feet, flies out of the room. Exterior lakeside home seconds later. Lacey tears out from her home, sailing across a yard and into the woods. Patrick tears out next, examining the perimeter. His daughter is nowhere in sight. All right.
That doesn't work.
Yeah,
Nah, that's weird.
he still should love his daughter, and this should be hard for him to do.
Yeah.
But it's necessary to save his ass, basically. No witnesses. But yeah. All right, so he hurries into his car. Interior Bentley. He opens up the glove compartment and digs inside. With some time, he finds what he's looking for, a handgun. Exterior lakeside home. He closes the car door, moving into the woods with the intention to kill. The area goes silent. Off the dirt road, Anthony, Ethan, Kelly, and Kylan hurry into the driveway, just missing Patrick and Lacey by seconds.
So Kyle, Aaron, and Sarah should be safe then?
Yes, Lacey's dad said the cop said all this shit happened on the other side of the lake, including the body found today.
Can't we just go home?
Kelly, we have to gather up everyone.
Exterior dirt road night. Sarah paces. Could not get any more worried than she is now. Brian leisurely follows behind.
The campsite's coming up, right?
I think so. Don't work yourself up about this. I'm sure everyone's fine.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Are we cool?
Cool about what?
Are you and I cool?
Yes, Brian, we're cool.
I sense a hint of sarcasm.
Brian, can we not talk about this right now?
You said once I sobered up, we could.
That was before I knew a psycho was on the loose.
Sarah notices a glint of fire past some trees.
Oh, there it is.
They race past these trees. Exterior campsite.
Guys, we gotta go.
The space is empty.
Guys?
Joey, Kristen, are you here?
The hell are they?
I don't know.
What is that all over my tent?
Semen.
Oh.
What is it?
It is remnants of Joey's head splattered across the wall of the tent. A look of pure dread when Sarah realizes what it is.
Oh my god.
Oh, Brian.
What is it?
Yeah, there we go. Brian puts his face close to it, the smell almost knocking him over.
Oh, what the fuck is that?
Kristen, Joey, Carolyn, Danielle, anyone?
Brian clues in, gags as he steps back from the tent.
Let's get back to the house.
They run off together, holding hands. Interior, lakeside, home. That's cute. Living room. Night. Close on Anthony staring out at the front yard through the window, awaiting everyone's arrival.
Kaylin, what are you wearing?
Kellen looks up at Ethan from the couch.
What are you talking about?
Your sweater. It's ugly.
Ethan, don't be rude. What's wrong with my sweater?
The sweater he refers to being ugly is a gray cardigan.
Her grandma called. She says she wants her sweater back.
Grandma called me too. She said she loves me more.
Kelly turns to Anthony, annoyed by the bickering cousins.
So is this lacy girl pretty?
Most definitely.
Kylan notices a family portrait on the wall.
Family portrait's right there. Oh, that works.
With a laugh, her and Ethan move to it.
Oh, her mom's real pretty.
He's dead.
Oh.
Kylan gets up from the couch. We can tell that she cannot relax.
Anthony, can we just go back to the van? We can drive around and find everyone that way.
Lacey said to meet here.
She's not even here.
She's probably out looking for everyone.
Lou Rawls. You'll never find...
You'll never find... Oh, god damn! I love this. Okay, sorry.
All right, keep going. Keep going. Make that happen.
I wish I could.
We gotta have someone sing in every episode. I swear to God.
Come on. You gotta do it now, Brian. You can't
I
start.
wish I knew all the words. I can't remember. That's all I know.
I'm so upset.
Big fan.
I know. I'm lame.
Lou Rawls, you'll never find something plays from the stereo. Everyone turns to the sound. Ethan stands next to the stereo, grooving to the tune.
Ethan, turn that off.
He ignores his cousin, inching closer to his crush.
Get away from me.
Ethan pulls Kelly close, wrapping her in his arms, kissing her passionately. She breaks away laughing.
Stop!
Want to go upstairs?
No.
You sure?
No.
As in, no, you're not sure? Huh? Oh, okay. Anthony and Kylan stare, irritated.
So what's it gonna be?
Fine. We can go upstairs.
Yeah!
Someone get some booties.
Yeah, we haven't lost hope. Ethan's face lights up like a boy on Christmas morning.
Guys, we're in someone else's house.
I'll meet Ethan. My only hope. Just leave them. We'll go out on the porch.
As they rush upstairs, Ethan gives Kelly a pat on the ass to speed her up. Not a boy!
Yeah.
Run it back like a running back. Let's go.
Run it back like a running back. Interior lakeside home, spare bedroom night. Ethan slams the door, moves in on Kelly with precision. They kiss. They kiss slowly, turning hardcore. Kelly pushes off, turns on the light.
I like it with the light on.
Oh, she likes the fat!
Oh,
Not a boy!
hardcore unless you live hardcore. This is hardcore.
She scans the room. A look of confusion.
Where's the bed?
Oh my god, please tell me it's a fucking hammock.
Oh no.
Ethan glances around, notices a handle up on the wall. With the pull, the bed falls from the wall. Ready
It's
for
a Murphy
action.
bed.
Lame. Exterior lakeside home porch night. Kylan stands by the railing looking up into the woods while Anthony sits on the bench watching her. A single light shines above them, illuminating the porch.
Worried?
Kind of. I'm trying not to be.
Yeah, me too.
It's just I convinced Sarah to go with Aaron and Kyle. So if something happened to them,
Stop. Think positive. Ethan and Kelly are.
Hey, Arthur, I'm welcome.
Ethan's a horny bastard.
That he is. Can use a drink.
Me too, but nothing with alcohol.
Here, I'll go get us something.
Linda won't mind?
Oh, Lacey won't mind.
Wait, what the fuck?
Oh, my bad.
I just think that he didn't know Lacey's name.
Got it. Lacey Womb. Oh, I thought that was like intentional?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Because her next line, oh, my bad.
I'll be right back. Keep a lookout.
You had to do it, didn't you? You just had to.
You had to do it. You gotta do it.
I gotta do it anyway. You're all right. You're all right.
Anthony steps into the house. Interior lakeside home kitchen night. Anthony ambles to the refrigerator and throws it open. Its light casting a glow across his face. In the in the background, therefore, just type it out, you fucking lazy bitch. In the background, we notice that the back door is open. Anthony does not.
What do we got here?
Spotting something, he reaches in when the refrigerator slams on his head. A sickening thud before he falls to the floor. Listen, Jason, can you let them finish? Like, let Ethan finish, and then we can move on.
He's like, no one fucks in my town.
Exterior lakeside home porch night. Leaned over the porch railing, Kylan stares up at the sky, admiring the beauty of the stars. Interior lakeside home foyer night. The foyer is still at the moment. We hear movement within the kitchen. Is it Patrick or Jason? Two killers on the loose. Kind of wild. The footsteps come closer, stepping into the foyer. It's Jason! Gripping his machete, the blood from today's slayings coated over the blade. Exterior lakeside home porch. Still leaned over the railing, Jason appears in the background, staring at Kylan through the window. Interior lakeside home foyer. Jason raises his machete, ready to smash through the window when we hear a noise.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, baby. Jason twists to the sound. Oh, I like this. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, okay. Interior lakeside home spare bedroom night. Ethan and Kelly go at it on the bed. Kelly on type, biting her lip with pleasure. Yeah!
Yes!
Boy, Ethan did it.
I love you.
Shut up. You do not.
You know me all too well.
God damn it, Ethan. You ruined it, but it's fine. She laughs, leaning close with a kiss. Ethan holds her in place as they devour each other. The bedroom door quietly opens behind them. Ethan moves his lips to Kelly's neck, just in time to notice Jason standing by the bed! Jason abruptly grabs a hold of the bed frame, elevating up into the wall, trapping both Ethan and Kelly inside. That's okay. That's kind of unique. They scream from within as Jason stabs machete into the wall, extracting it out with fresh blood, the screams stopping. I mean, all right.
Well, at least my boy got some for you.
Another shot, boys.
It's a play on any of the bed kills that he does.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. He should have stabbed multiple times. I think only
It's
one.
quite literally all of them. He double impales, he folds them. He stabs them.
Not bad. Not bad.
Loves the bed kills.
I mean, that's what he's about, dude. Don't have premarital sex.
Jeez.
You could never have sex.
He
Yeah,
has
sex you
one rule when people go to his camp.
Big no-no. Big no-no. Sorry.
Big no.
Continue on, Kirby. You said he has one rule when he goes to...
Yeah, he just has one rule when people go to his camp. Don't have sex before marriage. And they do it every time.
Every
time.
fucking time.
Like,
Every goddamn time.
Damn it.
I don't know what that's from. That's from a movie. If anyone could tell me, I'd be impressed because I can't remember what it's from. Oh, it's from Hangover. If anyone's seen The Hangover, it's when they're like investigating. It's like, oh, let's go to Vegas, have a fun time with steal a cop car. Every time. Every goddamn time. All right, exterior lakeside home porch night. Having been waiting enough, Kylan heads inside. Interior, lakeside home foyer. The music continues to play from the stereo, the only sound in the house.
Anthony?
On edge, Kylan starts for the kitchen.
Anthony, you better not pop out on me.
There is a creak above her. Someone is upstairs.
Guys?
Forgetting the kitchen, she moves to the stairs, strolls up. Interior lakeside home upstairs hallway. Kylan makes it to the top, stops in her tracks. She is definitely suspicious of something. Only one room in the hall has its light on. Kylan's POV, the door. She grows closer to it.
Guys, don't fucking scare me, I swear.
Creeped, she steps in. Interior lakeside home, spare bedroom. As we suspect, the room is empty.
Where are you guys? Kelly? You wouldn't scare me, would you?
Silence. Turning to leave, her eyes catch something. The wall, stained with red. Fear fills her immediately, but her curiosity draws her in. She grabs a handle on the wall, pulls the bed down. Ethan and Kelly fall out with it! The sheets drenched in their blood. Screaming, Kylan rushes into interior lakeside home upstairs hallway. Kylan freezes. Her POV, Jason, standing at the end of the hall. Back to Kylan, who turns a rapid 180, storms into the next room and slams the door. Interior lakeside home bathroom. She backs away from the door, shaking in horror as Jason throws the door off its hinges.
No!
He launches her into the bathtub, the shower curtain wrapping tight around her 2, 3 times. How? Whatever.
It's a big ass shower curtain.
Reminiscent of a sleeping bag. Jason grabs one end of the shower curtain, yanks her out from the tub, swinging a screaming Kylan through the bathroom window. A sheath.
Damn.
Kylan drops from the second-story window, smacking against the patio cement.
Okay.
It's a big ass bathroom window, Jesus.
That'd be sick.
Yeah.
I want to see it.
How the fuck? How the fuck?
It may
All
be
right.
impossible, but it would be cool.
We're proving the impossible.
Exterior woods, night, feet race in the woods. We hear breathing, crying. It's Lacey, running like she's never ran before. In the corner of her eye, red and blue flashes, the police. Hope in Lacey's eyes, she runs off into the dirt road, directly in front of the approaching police car.
Stop!
Screech! The vehicle listens, throwing dirt up into the air as it halts just inches from her. The driver's side door flies open. It's Noah, stepping out with concern.
What's the matter?
My dad's trying to kill me.
Mr. Summers?
Yes, he killed my mother and now he's...
BAM! A bullet rips into Noah's skull. Lacey screams, starts to see her dad loom out from the darkness. Lacey steps back, watching as her dad points the gun over. Hold on. Brian's cutting out. I can see him talking, but he's cutting
back.
out. Okay,
Yes.
there we go.
You were a good daughter, just too much like your mother, always snooping.
Lacey?
I didn't hear Patrick.
He said the line.
Fuck you.
And such a vulgar mouth.
From behind Patrick, we hear a branch crack past some trees. Patrick whips to the sound, turning his back on Lacey. Thinking quickly, Lacey reaches to Noah's holster and grabs his gun, pointing it in her dad's direction.
Drop the gun.
Patrick turns, sees that his daughter is now the one in control. With a chuckle, he does what she says, dropping the gun to the ground.
What are you gonna do? Shoot me?
What you did to mom?
What are you gonna do, kill my wife? That would have been a good time to say it, actually.
What are you gonna do? Kill my wife?
Lacey, it wasn't supposed to be like this.
Was it Jessica? Were you fucking mom's best friend before you killed her?
You're a smart one, I'll give you that.
You're a fucked up one.
Your mother, being the snoop she was, found out about me and Jess. Threatened to tell the media about it so she could tarnish my book sales.
Well, we'll tarnish it enough for the both of us.
How's that?
She fires the gun, a couple bullets striking his chest. Holy fuck. He falls to the ground, lifeless. The police radio suddenly goes off in the car. Lacey jumps inside. I mean, the choice to kill your father is a tough one.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of memories have to play in through your head before such a decision comes about. So, like, Usually that's not what would happen. Usually a character would struggle to pull the trigger. She didn't. So, I mean, I don't
Lacey,
know.
however, blow, blow, dead.
How about that for a tarnished brand?
Have you guys seen Hide and Seek?
No, I have wanted to though.
Hide and Seek, I don't want to spoil it if you guys haven't seen it. I think it'd be a fun movie night sometime or something. We do like a reaction to it or something. I don't know. Podcast network. Make it happen, boys. But Hide and Seek has a pretty unique twist that this movie's kind of bringing me back to. And I just find that interesting. So, I don't know. Since you guys haven't seen it, I don't want to ruin it. We won't talk about it any further, but we should watch it sometime.
Yeah, we should.
Let's do it.
Okay. Interior, police car. She spots the radio, grabs the mouthpiece, and hits the switch.
Hello, please help. I'm not too far from my house. The Summers residence. My dad just tried to kill me, and he killed the cop, and...
Lacey stops herself. Lacey's POV, the front of the car. Patrick's body is gone. But his gun... But his gun is still on the ground. Back to the scene. Angle through windshield. Lacey staring out, terrified and confused. Angle above the car. Jason standing up top with Patrick over his shoulder. That's fucking dope. That's cool. That's a cool fucking concept. That's a cool shot. That's some like fucking Part 6 RV type of shit. I like that. He proceeds, dropping Patrick onto the windshield, cracking the glass. Lacey screams hysterically from inside the car. Then, the machete pops to the roof of the car right before her eyes. Lacey screams, noticing the keys in the ignition. She fires up the engine, stomps on the glass. Jason flies backwards, hangs tight on the machete's handle. Lacey yanks the wheel from side to side, sending her dad's body off the car. Lacey steadies the wheel, eyes the rearview mirror to find just Patrick dead on the road with no reason. He can't still be on top, can he? The machete, still inches from Lacey's face, is suddenly drawn from the roof, slashes back down into her head. Oh, fuck.
God, dude.
Angle above
No
car. This is wild, dude. Angle above car. Jason, prying out his machete as the vehicle slows drastically. He jumps off, watching as the police car rolls into a ditch. Lacey's blood drips off the machete and onto Jason's boots.
Fuck, man.
Listen, honestly,
Wait, who's alive still then?
isn't Anthony?
Anthony, I got hit with the he could be alive. He got hit with the fridge door with a sickening thud. I don't know if that was a kill or not.
Hey,
but
we're about to go into like a scene where with somebody named Chelsea. Who the fuck is Chelsea?
I don't know who Chelsea is.
Chelsea? Blade?
Oh, that's the girl
she's
from
chick-
that was
Yeah.
water skiing.
Yeah, she got stabbed from above.
Oh, thank God we get to see her boobs one more time.
Yay.
She is victim from the previous movie. Yeah, it's right there.
I see. Okay. All right, then let's continue on. Other side of the lake, exterior dock, night. Again, a circus of police and paramedics. Chelsea, which by the way, totally forgot her name. I would have never even been able to tell you that. Is extracted from the lake onto the dock, topless. Her body. Some fucking like. Well, what's
that kind of movie?
What's it called with the dudes that have sex with the dead body?
Necrophilia.
Necrophilia.
Yeah, that was some necrophilia shit I just whipped out right there. I apologize.
It's also like the paramedics from Halloween 2, Rob Zombies.
Years
We're creepy.
And then he says then he gets hurt and he says fuck like 35 times. Fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck. That
high quality Rob Zombie dialogue for
the decapitation though is pretty good though. I will say.
Oh yeah, that was brutal.
I like Halloween 2 until the title card. And then the title card hits and then everything hits the fucking fan and it's shit.
Like you're talking about like the hospital dream?
Yeah, basically everything like hospital and before it, like this the opening scene is good.
Right.
And then it really sucks. Like really.
The second best part of the movie is Annie's death. It's a fucking bracket reaction.
Oh, Annie! Oh, dude. Fucking Brad Dorff gets me every time. And then they use actual pictures of Danielle when she was like 10.
Yeah, that was pretty heartbreaking.
Yeah,
It's sad.
Yeah, that scene hurts. Dude, Brad Dorff kills it though. Oh, Annie!
Yeah, honestly, like as bad as the movie is, that scene was powerful as hell.
Yeah. If they could
You
just
got Brad Dourif crying his fucking eyes out.
Brad Dourif, like It's funny because somebody recently put on Twitter, I think it was a poll. It was like, who is the better actor, Robert Englund or Brad Dourif? And I was like, man, if you want to look at range, look at Brad Dourif's range. Like, I love Robert. Don't get me wrong. The dude's a legend, always will be. But look at Brad's range. Look at the shit he's done. Like, fuck.
Chuck. Halloween.
Chucky, evil, menacing. But then he can take that evil, menacing character and flip it and be the one guy who makes you cry in a shitty movie.
Right.
Like, what? Like, that takes a lot of fucking talent.
It does.
And another thing I like about him, he's just not scared to go all out. Like, anybody else did the Annie, like anyone else did that, you'd laugh at it. Like I just did. Like, that's fucking, it's funny. But Brad does it, and you cry.
Yeah, the only guy that did it was in the original Halloween 2. And it didn't work. He was just like
what? Sheriff
was Annie.
Brackett? Yeah, Sheriff. Oh, that's the fucking deputy. That's the deputy.
Deputy.
Yeah. Oh, and one of them was Annie. Yeah. Yeah.
God.
Yeah. Okay. Where the fuck was I? Just off the dock, the sheriff turns to a group of fellow officers.
Have you guys seen Lucas yet?
I think that's me, right? Officer 1? Yeah. No, sir. One pushes past the group to get to the sheriff.
Sheriff, a girl just radioed in from Noah's car. Doesn't sound good.
Camper side of the lake. Interior lakeside home foyer. Nights. The front door opens. Sarah and Brian enter inside.
Hello, Anthony, you here?
Sarah turns to Brian.
Floor. I'll go upstairs.
Okay. As Sarah scours up the stairs, Brian moves into the interior lakeside home kitchen. Brian passes the fridge, not noticing the blood smeared on the door. How do you not notice? He peeked out the window. Brian's POV backyard. Crystal Lake, the private dock with its own boat. Before the dock, the patio, and a body wrapped in a shower curtain, which we know to be Kylan. Back to Brian, who completely freaks out. He stumbles out of the kitchen. Interior lakeside home, spare bedroom. Sarah steps in, screams immediately upon seeing Ethan and Kelly, a bloody mess. She staggers back into the upstairs hallway. Stumbling through, the closet door flies open in front of Sarah. Anthony's body falling out, his head bludgeoned. She screams once more, rushing down the stairs. Interior lakeside home foyer. She immediately bumps into someone, Brian, who is equally as freaked.
Ethan and Kelly are dead.
Frightened, Brian pulls Sarah close to him with a kiss. She pushes off. Weird.
What are you doing?
This line is so bad. I feel like I'm gonna die, and I can't die without kissing the girl of my dreams.
I'll grow the fuck up.
Grow the fuck.
Brian, you're not gonna die. Let's just get the fuck out of here, okay?
Brian moves past her to the front door, throws it open to reveal Jason standing beyond it on the porch. He steps in and grabs Brian around the neck in an instantaneous lunge, impaling him with the machete. On Sarah, blood splatters her face as she screams. On Brian, as Jason drags the machete downwards, spilling his innards to the floor. Brian implodes to the ground, landing in his own guts. Jason calmly turns his attention to Sarah, who bolts into the interior lakeside home kitchen. In the middle of the kitchen is a diner table. Sarah wraps around it to the far end. Both her and Jason stand at opposite ends of the table, staring into each other. Jason attempts to throw the table aside, but is attached to the floor. Why? He takes a swing at her, but she's too far. Sarah spots a knife on the counter. She grabs it, hurls it at Jason, who catches it. What? Throws it straight back. She ducks in time, taking off around the table. Jason reaches out, grabs a hold of her sweater. Sarah jerks, twists, the sweater tearing off of her. Nice.
Oh.
She takes off into the living room. Jason tosses the sweater on the floor. Instead, moves into the foyer. Interior lakeside home living room. Sarah knocks a lamp over as she runs through, shattering on the floor. She ignores this, running through into the interior lakeside home foyer. She bumps into her attacker, screams as Jason flings her across the foyer into the basement door, the door breaking off its hinges completely. Interior lakeside home basement. The door slides down the staircase with Sarah on top of it. It finishes its course. Sarah smashes into the drywall. It's in disarray. Sarah looks up the staircase. Sarah's blurred POV. Jason, standing at the top of the stairs, staring. Back to Sarah, who pulls herself from the drywall, disappearing from Jason's sight. On Jason, he strolls down the stairs, machete in hand, ready to finish the job. He makes it to the bottom, scopes out the floor. Can't see Sarah anymore. On Sarah, across the room, she hides behind the bar counter. Shaking with fear, footsteps are heard, making their way toward her. On Jason, heading for the bar, he peeks over the counter. She is gone. Suspicious, he makes his way behind it, throws the cupboard door open. On Sarah, inside the cupboard, kicking Jason in the face. He staggers back against the drywall, his weight breaking through it. Sarah scurries out from the cupboard, bolts around the bar, glancing back at Jason, swings forth his machete, just missing her. She takes a bottle of whiskey from the bar counter, shatters it over Jason's head. He reels into a stool, tumbling over it. Sarah makes a run for it, spots a small window high up on the wall, grabbing a floor lamp. She swings the base of the window. The window sprays glass. She throws a look behind her, smashing the bulb of the lamp over the approaching Jason, sending him back to the floor as sparks fly. Sarah moves quickly, lifting herself up over the broken glass and pulling herself through the window frame. Exterior side of house. Just about out, Jason pounces, grabs a hold of Sarah's feet. She kicks madly, freeing herself from his grasp. She climbs to her feet, taking off into the woods. Interior, lakeside home, basement. Jason attempts to squeeze through the window frame, but he's too big to fit, you fat fuck. Outside in the distance, we hear the sound of a car's engine. Jason turns to it. Jason's POV, a Mini Cooper, pulling up into the driveway right next to the Bentley. Back to Jason, who lowers himself from the window, landing back on the basement floor. Exterior lakeside home, night. The Mini Cooper's gas stops. The headlights fade. Interior, Mini Cooper. Hanging from the rearview mirror is a picture. Insert picture. Patrick. His arms wrapped around a blonde with it's fucking Jessica. What?
Oh, yeah.
Lame. On driver, she is a woman we have heard so much of. Jessica, 40s with short blonde hair. Very sexy for her age.
What the fuck?
She throws the driver's door open. She steps out from the car. Exterior, lakeside home. She closes the car door, turns to Bentley beside her, gives it a leery look before heading up the porch steps. She knocks on the front door.
Patrick, it's me. Got a little worried, so I am. Just usually never this late.
Not far away, we hear the blast of police sirens drawing near. Jessica turns to the sound.
What the hell?
The front door bursts open behind her. Jessica screams she is pulled inside, the door slamming shut thereafter. Seconds later, a group of police cars race into the driveway, police officers fleeing from their cars. Exterior, woods, night. Hearing the sirens, Sarah stops all movement, listens intently in order to figure out where the sirens come from.
Shit.
She should have ran so far. She shouldn't have ran so far from the house.
Fuck.
Sarah begins her way back. Exterior lakeside home, night. The sheriff and a team of police officers stand guard outside the house. The team have their firearms out, ready just in case of emergency. Officer number 2 emerges from the house.
It's a bloodbath in here.
Is anyone in the house?
Not alive.
Exterior, woods, night. Sarah's feet pound the hard-packed dirt. The police lights at last appearing just beyond the woods.
Help me.
She screams, waving madly, rushing by a tree as Jason appears, his machete glinting in the moonlight. Sarah stumbles back and loses her balance, falling into a pile of leaves. She stares up as Jason towers over her. Exterior, lakeside home, night. The sheriff draws near on a group of police officers.
Let's spread out. She has to be here somewhere.
Someone help me.
Everyone stops, their ears poised. Did you hear that? The sheriff turns to the woods, hears a scream.
Over there!
Exterior woods, night. Sarah cries hysterically, watching as Jason lifts his machete up over his head.
Oh, please.
Who's out there?
Jason turns to the voice. Sarah feels around, her hand bumping into a thick piece of wood. Grabbing it, she springs to her feet, swings a forearm to Jason's head, knocking the hockey mask off his face. Sarah screams once more before Jason slices into her throat with the machete. Ballsy, she falls back against a tree, clutching her crimson throat.
Hello?
Jason obtains the mask off the ground and storms off, disappearing into the woods. The group of officers finally approach, but too late, for they discover Sarah up against a tree, blood spilt all over, dead. The sheriff, I know, what a shame. The sheriff pushes past them and sees this.
Shit.
He turns to the group of police.
Fine. Ugh. Fine, Patrick, quick!
Dissolve 2. Exterior, Lakeside Home, night. Police and paramedics surround the home. The media is here as well, finally being let in on the story. We move in on a news reporter, male, 30s. This just seen another breaking news report. Police have reported yet another massacre at Crystal Lake. It appears more bodies have been found with no sign of just how many more victims could still be out there. The police are urging people not to panic because all indications point to the killer himself being among the dead by a self-inflicted wound. The police identify the accused killer as famous novelist Patrick Summers. Due to the massive body count, the police are not ruling out another suspect. There is a massive search on the way to hunt for more victims. Do stay tuned for more breaking news on this tragedy.
Big dildo.
You big dildo.
You went from like Chicago to like something to Indian.
Dude, I changed accents like 7 times throughout that.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I was all over the place. Dude, I was like Southern, British, Australian.
Cat Blood Massacre.
Blood massacre.
I was all over the place right there. But that's what makes it good. Best news reporter out there. Oh, I gotta just real quick. The butt's a little sore. Been sitting here for 3 hours. All right. Fade 2. Exterior Crystal Lake Day. What the fuck? Okay. Title. 1 year later.
Okay, so everyone's dead. They think it's Patrick, and they can't find him, and Jason just disappears.
Dude, this sounds like the opening of the Fall of Camp Blood.
What?
What the fuck is this? It sounds like a shittier version of the opening of Fall of Camp Blood.
Yeah.
No offense.
This is true.
I have spoken.
I don't know. I think it the thing is, anytime you read a script like this, and the ending is all action, I mean, you hear how fast I'm reading. It happens fast.
Yeah.
But like on screen, that is 10 times slower. Action tends to be much slower than how you read it. So I think that actually plays out a lot better than we anticipate.
Yeah. Right.
But I think the choice to kill her is bold, and then just to fade out upon a news report in a way.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about because I'm not sure if you feel. I've connected with a couple of the characters through reading this, but everyone being dead. Like I think it's actually Patrick. Like everyone like that Jason gets away just fine. No one thinks Jason's still a legend, but yeah. I wish someone survived.
Name another movie that kills off everybody. I know one.
Oh, fuck.
See, it's hard.
Final Destination 2, Final Destination 3.
No, only the third one.
Final Destination 4.
Shut the fuck up. Only the third one does.
The Final Destination
Could be a dream.
That is what I would say. And the director and screenwriter confirmed it that they do
The end of
all
3
die.
wasn't a dream?
No, it wasn't. They all do die in the third one.
Poor Mary Elizabeth Winstead.
I know, it hurts every time.
No.
Every time. Makes me want to die. Okay, continue on. Yes.
Mhm.
All right, we're right at the end here. We got like 4 pages left. Exterior Crystal Lake Day. Title 1 year later. The scorching hot sun beats down on the famous lake, the only body of water in which the story behind it is much bigger than the lake itself. What a cool callback. That's how the film opens. I like that. And the story behind it has gotten bigger. Over 20 victims bigger. We hear an OS splash. Ripples roll against the surface of the lake. As they begin to clear, air bubbles rise to the surface. The bubbles suddenly stop. Hillary Windsor pops up with smiles. She is completely naked. Yeah! Shots! Shots! 20 years of age and gorgeous. She looks to the dock, where George Ibrahim sits, baked out of his mind. Attaboy. Laughing his ass off, he is Hillary's age. Always in a good mood.
Do you like it or what?
Exterior dirt road day. George and Hillary walk the road. George completely dry, Hillary wet. A towel wrapped around her naked body. Her clothes held in her hand.
Yeah, I guess it could be fun.
For sure it will.
I just don't know if I want to spend an entire month of summer being a camp counselor.
Felicia's back again.
Hillary, just do it with me. If I do this alone, I'll kill myself.
Maybe you won't have to kill yourself.
Swipe from Bob's Burgers.
Sound like that dude from 8 Crazy Nights, the short guy.
Knowing this campground, maybe someone will do it for you.
Yeah, this place is kind of creepy, I agree.
Not really. I mean, maybe if this Patrick Summers guy was never found, but he was, and found dead at that.
There's always Jason.
George breaks out in laughter. Hillary laughs with him. The legend of Jason Voorhees obviously is a joke to them.
Seriously, though, do you not think this place is awesome?
Well, yeah, it is.
So do it with me. For almost 30 years, Hillary. 30 years this place has been forbidden to hold summer camps. They're finally allowed.
George, that means nothing to me.
You doing this means everything to me. Don't make me beg on my hands and knees.
Fine, I'll fucking do it.
Dude, that was some Ted shit right there. Oh, a fucking teddy bear.
I'll fucking do it. Fine, I'll fucking do it.
George attacks her with the hug. Hillary squirms off.
Watch it, my towel will come off.
So? What, you think I didn't look when you went in the lake?
Not the same thing. I'm right next to you now.
They approach George's Mazda 6 parked in a clearing.
Shotgun.
Oh, really? Because I thought you'd ride back for some reason.
Yeah.
Hillary opens the passenger door.
It's a bag. I'm ready for round 2.
In the glove compartment.
George strolls past the car.
Where you going?
Just gotta take a leak. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Interior, Mazda 6. Hillary closes the door, turns on the radio, adjusting it until satisfied. She pulls down the sun visor, fixes her hair in the mirror. Exterior clearing. Someone's POV, staring at Hillary inside of the car. Interior Mazda 6. She lifts the visor back up, goes still for a second or two before opening the glove compartment, revealing the bag of weed inside. Hillary looks out the window to the woods, a beat before rolling it down.
George, let's go.
There's a sudden crash on the hood of the car. Hillary whips around, looks to see George's decapitated head laying on top of it. Hillary screams, turns to see Jason rushing toward her car, door with his machete. Cut to black.
So he's just sprinting at the car with the machete in hand.
Which would be terrifying, by the way.
Yeah.
It would be pretty scary, but every time I think of someone sprinting, it reminds me of that guy from Get Out. Like, imagine him running like that.
God, yeah.
It's still scary.
That would be
Just haul assing right towards you.
All right. Outro
Oh my
time.
god.
I mean, so there's good. There's bad.
I don't know how that twist works with like bringing back the camp, because if they go back to the camp, they're going to find they would ideally find the rest of the tunnels, right?
Maybe.
And the bodies inside the tunnels.
Maybe.
You would assume if they're remotely competent cops.
It sounds like, based on this ending, it sounds like everything has been put on to Patrick. Which I actually think fundamentally makes sense.
Yeah.
Because everybody thinks Jason's dead. Everybody's thinking that, right? So I don't know. I think that kind of makes sense. Everything has been pinned on Patrick, similar to how the Fall of Camp Blood pins everything on Tommy Jarvis, right? It's like you have a character who's spotlighted, and now it makes the story of Jason a joke.
Right.
And I think that's what they're kind of going with here, and I think that's kind of smart, but it's not established very well, especially with that cheesy ending. I think you got to really push that further. I love how we keep coming back to the Fall Camp Blood, but there was a lot of similarities here. I think what we do better in the Fall Camp Blood is we have a scene that specifically talks about how clear it is that everybody blames someone other than Jason. Like, it's clear that people are like, dude, it's not Jason. He doesn't exist. It's this guy. Right? Like, that I don't think comes across very clear at the end.
Right.
Agreed.
What'd you say?
Agreed.
Oh, okay.
I honestly like the thought of the camp opening back up. It just wasn't established as well as it could have been.
Right.
And I mean, the characters, there was a lot of throwaway characters. I mean, there was definitely some characters that were pretty good, but there was a shit ton of throwaway characters. Like, literally, like, how many died within, like, the first 30 minutes we read this? Like, it was quite a few.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me say I don't remember any specific character except for Ethan and Kelly. And that's
Thanks.
probably a problem.
Sarah.
I mean, I remember Sarah, but like I couldn't tell you her character traits.
Right.
I can tell you Ethan and Kelly their character traits.
I remember Aaron, and that just being a military guy. I remember like everyone else just being kind of stupid. Fez.
No Fez.
Yeah, I could give you most of the characters' names, but I couldn't give you their traits. And like that is usually a sign of a bad character development script.
And even Fez, like, yeah, you remember him, but what was he there
Yeah, he was nothing more than the foreigner, right?
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
yeah, I think
And comic relief.
Yeah, I think that is probably, just like the remake, this is probably the fundamental problem of the script, is that it comes back to mainly being stereotypical.
Right.
There's only a couple of characters that stand out in terms of how being developed past their stereotypes. And that pretty much sums up the remake in a nutshell.
Mm-hmm.
So that's probably why this got scrapped, because they needed to avoid those issues.
Right.
Yeah.
Go show.
Either way, I had fun with it.
Yeah, it's definitely a fun read.
There's a lot of
Yeah.
fucking.
Right.
There were some pretty cool kills in this too, though.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
Yeah.
Just like there's
There
some
was-
really good kills in the remake that people just
Oh
sleep
yeah,
on.
yeah.
I loved Lacey's death. I thought that was probably the saddest death of it all, I think, in all honesty, other than Ethan, because shit, son, all he wanted to do was have some sex, and
Shit, son.
Yeah, I
didn't even
agree.
finish.
Lacey is probably the most developed, likable character.
Right.
Yeah.
it came out of nowhere. I was not expecting her to be killed that way. It's
Right.
like, damn it.
She had
It
final
kind of
girl
threw
material.
us. It kind of threw us like two potential final girls in this, between Sarah and Lacey, and
And they killed
they killed both of them.
Yep.
It's
Right.
pretty pretty
this-
ballsy. You nailed it earlier when you said that. It's pretty bold to do that,
Old strategy, Captain.
Right.
but it served its purpose, obviously, because you have to kill everybody if they're going to put it on that fucking Patrick dude. So
God, they basically Daniel Panabakered it again. Like,
Yeah,
you take that character, a character that is likable, that could be your final girl, and then you just kind of suddenly force another final girl on us.
Rip her away from us.
Like Sarah, I don't think should be the final girl. I don't think.
No,
it
I was
fits.
just, I don't
I
even,
thought it should have been Lacey at most.
so too,
Really?
Lacey.
was like, Sarah, what?
Yeah, it doesn't fit.
To be fair, I kind of forgot that Brian and Sarah were alive until they got reintroduced. I was like, I thought they were
Yeah,
dead.
I totally forgot about him. I was
Dude,
like,
what
who
happened
is
to
this?
Matt? When did Matt was the birthday?
Matt,
dude, right?
Matt got killed by the trap. He got his head like swung back into a tree spike,
Oh, that
and
was-
then
yeah,
Nessa
yeah,
found him, and then
right.
she got killed.
Which, like, dude, killing off. I think the birthday boy should have been like one of the main dudes. You force him there. You already have to force his name on everybody as they keep bringing him up. Like, why not develop him further?
It would have been better if it was like if Matt went with him to go meet Lacey as opposed to Anthony, I guess, instead. At least giving them more back, like, because like it was like Kyle was Matt's best friend, but he's not going to go look for him when these two random people are.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like all these people, like fucking 16 different teenagers coming
Like-
together to create a party for somebody for their birthday. He should be pretty likable.
Yeah, because Kelly mentions that like she doesn't want everyone knowing, and people just even know that she had sex with Ethan. So like, how well do these people all know each other in total? Like, they seem like distant friends that constantly roast the shit out of each other in like pretty degrading ways.
It's like they're all distant friends that all come back to the fact that they all like Matt a lot because
Well, one
yeah,
of them even said, like, I don't know anybody here.
yeah. So I feel like
Yeah.
Matt should be a lot more likable for that reason, and
Right.
like Matt, because Matt's the dude that gets killed by the trap, he's the guy that's like, hey, let's have sex and then maybe we'll date. Like, dude, that's fucking douchey. Like,
I wouldn't. Yeah, you can't. Yeah.
yeah. So Matt, who should, to me, like, you're establishing him as the guy everybody likes. Probably make him a better character. Maybe even let him live to the end.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It would have been better if like he went to the campsite and Nessa died on her own, and then that's when I let it like other ways to bridge it off from there. at
See, I
least.
thought that's what they're going to do. I thought they were going to twist it on us a little bit, make it seem like Matt's going to die and then kill Anessa. But they didn't. Not.
I thought like come back like he'd go find couldn't find her. He was like, yeah, she ditched me or something, man. Like I don't know what happened.
Right. Which makes a lot more sense.
Would make more sense
Yeah.
because he was a douche, but
Yep.
I think
I don't
the
know.
biggest flaw of this movie because is the character like some of the characters are good, but there's just too many of them that it just kind of drowns itself, and it's hard to figure out which characters who. A lot of these throwaway characters could have been taken away. I understand they wanted a high body count. If they would have focused on this main core of characters, they could have really built a good character development. But they ruined that with adding more characters, maybe more than that, you know?
Mhm.
yeah.
Agreed.
But I would have liked to see Derek Mears kill people again.
Fucking amen.
Yeah.
It was weird because they
Such a
never
good
gave.
Jason.
Yeah, he was really good, but they like in this one they never even gave Jason like a downfall moment. Like he was just kind of going like killing people the entire time like story things were developing. Like they never gave him like a way he was taking like at the end there's no like he was never taken down for anything.
Well, I think that comes back to the locket scene, which I think that scene is actually really smart. Like it
Mhm.
has you go into a moment where we're with Jason and only Jason, and they establish the fact that he no longer is answering to mommy. Like he is fucking done. He's cracked. He destroys that locket with his bare hands and moves on. And now he's just a killing machine. And that in and of itself is pretty scary. I thought that was kind of cool.
yeah, really. He's just like, no one's going to hold me down now.
Yeah, fuck you, mom.
Yeah, fuck you, mom.
Like, I'll do what I want, Mom.
I'm grown.
Facts.
Mm.
Tag facts.
Well, any other lingering thoughts about the script, boys?
I don't think so.
Still want to know who wrote it. Other than that, I'd like to know who wrote this motherfucker.
There was just one sex. One sex.
One sec.
Hey, one sex is better than no sex.
That's right. That's right.
And there was there could have been a second sex. There could have been so many different sexes. There's only one.
To be fair, that was oddly placed. I don't know like what kind of shock factor they had of being told that there was a killer on the loose, and they all went back to the house kind of casually just chatted. But I don't know what that brought
But
upon
man,
itself.
imagine that rebellious energy. Like, bro, there's sex or
There's
sex
Everywhere.
You motherfucker.
You guys listen to me. There's sex around here, and I'm gonna find it.
what I was gonna say, because I was gonna say there's a killer on the loose, and I said sex on the loose instead. Oh my fucking god! Okay,
This
but
is not an episode of Swing.
but imagine there's a killer on the loose, man, and like that. I mean, the energy, the rebellious attitude of that. I mean, fuck, that'd probably be pretty wild sex. Too bad they're on like a twin-sized bed on like a pull-out thing. But
I mean, they never gave me mention that would be something like, oh, let's go. Like it was just like it was just commonplace.
that's true.
Like they're
If
waiting
throw
to put it in there.
You throw some dialogue in there that works with it. It's like, hey, there's a killer on the loose. I mean, this could be it.
I guess you can and say like, you know, it'd be hot right now. Would be fucked. Or something like I don't know, something to get a little more. I guess like if it wanted to put that point across that they were trying to be like adventurous or the adrenaline was going for some reason.
Listen, that line works every time. You know what'd be hot right now? If we
If we
fucked.
fuck.
Use that on any woman, it will work.
Say that in any situation and it works. Yeah,
Any
that's
man,
absolutely-
too. It doesn't matter who it is.
Yeah, it doesn't matter who it is. No.
Just whip that out and you will get laid.
Thanks, listeners.
Good stuff.
Okay, well, I think that's going to wrap up our thoughts on this Friday the 13th, Part 2 remake script. Before we wrap up, boys, start selling your shit. Give us the pitch. Why should we listen to your shows? Go in any order you wish. Who wants to go first?
I'll go.
All right, go. Make it
Hello,
happen.
I am Bailey. We came from Beneath the Sea. I am one of our trio of hosts. We do a lot of movie reviews. We'll be doing more bonus episodes coming up soon, so like interviews, some like trivia games, stuff like that. It's gonna be a good time, good ride. You should come join us.
Agreed.
There you go.
Next.
Next, you want me to do it, or Brian, you want to go?
Kirby, go. Go, Kirby, go.
All right, my name is Kirby from the Silver Screen Scream Show. We do every episode on Fridays, and we're going to do some bonus episodes that I have planned, so stay tuned for that. But from the day this episode is released, we are going to be doing a freaking awesome episode. I'm going to be playing clips of Ice Nine Kills Silver Scream, and my co-host Jesse does not listen to this type of music whatsoever, so it's gonna be fucking hilarious in these clips, and he's just gonna be like, what? And it's gonna be a blast, so check that out. That's all I gotta say about that.
I'm Brian from Dead in Santa Carla. I am one half of the show. Me and Andy drop new episodes every Monday, and we just pick a movie and we talk about it and give our thoughts, what we like, dislike about it, and then we usually give it a little bit of like a rating. And right now we're in the middle of like Pride Month stuff, so almost all the movies this month have been, paying homage to our openly gay writers, directors, actors, actresses, all that stuff. So.
Yeah, all of these shows just previously listened, or previously listed, not listened. Although they should be previously listened, as you should already be listening.
That's right.
You goddamn right.
Yes.
All these shows are part of the Slashcast Podcast Network, and they're here for a reason, because we fucking love them, all right? So go check them out. You'll enjoy it. If you enjoyed this episode of Little Mad, you'll definitely enjoy their shows. A lot of fun episodes coming out for you guys. If you ever need me to, a little sneak on there, maybe toss in some opinions, just let me know.
Sneaky sneak.
A little sneaky sneak. Also, I definitely want to sneak you guys into more episodes, make everything count. I think the
Hell
Scream
yeah.
TV series episode was fucking hilarious.
It was.
Yes.
It was fun.
So I think
so fun.
we can have a lot more fun with that. And Nick just recently got his mic set up fucking polished.
Yeah, I
About
did.
I
time.
heard that. I noticed. I was like, damn,
Yeah,
boy.
he sounded fucking fruity-licious.
Oh, thanks.
So now when we get those Fez impressions, it'll be even better,
Crystal
Like,
clear.
oh, Sid.
Yeah.
Well, as always, boys, get ready to say bye in unison. With that, as always, thank you guys so much for listening, and we'll talk to you next time. Bye.
Never supposed to be with Franklin, but yeah.
He's alive!